Yeah, I started a little bit later today, purely because of community. Yo, what is up, Librarian Vibes? Is everything coming in alright? I think it is. Welcome to the stream, great to see you. Oh, I got gifted the ticket by my mom, actually. That was really nice of her. She's such a sweet woman. We'll check some of these Slowpoke to kind of start the stream, I'm thinking. So I'll adjust that slightly. Everything coming in alright? Okay. Got our Slowpoke. Actually, let me pop an incense. We're gonna get this whole ball rolling right now. Check this Slowpoke real quick. Okay, let's see. Is that the one from my incense? It is. Thank you, Librarian Vibes. Happy Community Day. Everything coming in. Alright, let me fix this real quick. Wait, can you type some stuff in the chat? Just like spam it real quick. I want to fix the overlay a little bit. Just a few. Just like type AAA or something. Here, I'll help you actually. Hi. 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 That look alright? Alright, I guess it's fine. Wait, actually. There you go, yeah. That's the spirit. Alright, I think that's fine. Alright, let's check these real quick before we continue on here. Thanks for tuning into the stream today. Great to see you. Okay, so we're going to be hatching Rowlet eggs here in Pokemon Violet. And I'm going to be playing Pokemon Community here and Go. Just by whatever spawns here and whatever incense I have. So real quick, let me just check these and then we're going to do a Snapshot Shiny. And then I'm going to switch my buddy to one of the Galarian Slowpoke so I can evolve one of them here at some point during this event. Because we do have to catch Psychic type Pokemon as our buddy with that Pokemon. But let me switch out my stuff here. What a lovely situation I have, right? Okay, let's check this and just see if it's a shiny. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's grab my first batch of eggs and start making a sandwich. I'll make it right over here. Guess I'm not in the best place to picnic. Well now. How about here? Okay, cool. Let's just catch this Starly, then I'm gonna switch my buddy and go. I do have a Galarian Slowpoke that could turn into a Galarian Slowbro for Great League. But yeah, let's just get our peanut butter sandwich going. Let me switch. Where's it at? There we go. Yeah, I actually have never even tried to get these evolutions yet in this game. There's another Slowpoke, let's check it. No shiny. Excellent throw, very nice. No shiny yet? Maybe, if you're down, maybe try opening up Boo-Boo's account and see if there's any luck there. I just want to get my counter up here. Okay, we got our egg power. Now let's hatch some eggs. For now, I'm just gonna kind of run around. I don't really have a specific area I'm gonna go to. Oops. Scatterbugs in the way there. I might do this rocket balloon after my next incense spawn. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna start hatching some eggs here. Violet. See how it goes for us. But yeah, definitely thanks for tuning in today. I put out a guide on my daily Sassifrass channel how you can solo the Decidueye raid with Toxtricity. I felt like it was a pretty good one just because you can taunt the Decidueye so it can't use Swords Dance. And with the combo of using Electric Seed later in the battle, you can kind of just bulk out later in the match when you're terroring and just kind of like wreck it. It works pretty good. I thought so at least. Alright. Here's our first egg of the stream. Imagine we actually got it on the very first egg. Come on. Okay, no shiny. It's crazy seeing this Pokemon in this game. Alright, here's our shiny check, and then I'm gonna... Okay, no shiny. Now I'm gonna catch this, and then I'm gonna do this rocket grunt real quick. Okay. Egg number 2. Okay, no luck. Let's keep on going. Alright. Ooh, I'm getting an invite to a raid. Yo, are you getting this invite too, Danielle? I'm gonna go to it, because I actually have not even done this yet. I'm gonna buy a pass. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I have not done a Mega Metacham raid in this game yet, so I'm gonna join this. If you got the invite, maybe consider joining. I don't know if 2 people can beat it. Maybe they can. Yo, what's up, Dan? Welcome to the stream. We'll see if anyone else comes. I have no idea if 2 people can beat Mega Metacham. Let's see. This will be the 5th egg of this batch, and then we'll get a new batch of eggs. Let's see. Okay, no shiny just yet. Alright. I might jump out of this raid. If you could, Danielle, can you just send a text in that group and tell her to send one to you too? I'm just gonna jump out of it because I don't think we can be with 2. Hey Alder, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Oh, I'm not the one hosting the raid though, Dan. If I was, I would totally invite you. It's actually a raid for my mom, and she doesn't. I don't know how we could even contact her, really. I'm using my phone right now for the stream. But yeah, I told my girlfriend to send a text to her because she has her number. We have like a group chat for Pokemon Go. And I told her to resend the raid invite. Because I don't know if we can beat it with 2 people. You got a shiny flower like 7 seconds ago while joining the stream. Wait, shiny Fowler? What's that? Okay, I think she's sending it again. I'm gonna rejoin this. Is that like a language difference for a species? Oh, you have a Hundo Ghastly, yo. That would be so helpful in this raid, the Gengar. %. Alright, yeah, we have enough people now, I think, maybe. I could Mega Evolve my Gengar, but I Mega Evolved my Slowbro for the community. Oh, Shiny Rowlet. Oh my gosh, that's insane, Alder. Congrats on your hatch. Alright, this will be my 7th hatch of the stream. I'm gonna try to do this raid. Oh! Nice, Librarian Vibes got into the raid. That's Venipede evolution. Or Scolipede. Middle evolution. We don't need it. It's not rare. She can evolve for it. Sorry, I was talking to my girl. Alright, here we got the... I think we have enough people to beat this. Alright, I think this is my 9th egg. Oh no, that was my 8th egg. Sorry. This next one that I'm hatching will be my 9th. Yo, that's amazing though. It's all... I know what you're saying. At least you got it that fast. It's always a relief. Like hatching the ones after you get the shiny, it's not a big deal. Well, let me pull out one of my headphones, babe, so I can hear you. What'd you say, babe? Okay. How can you evolve it easy? Oh no, you can't give it. The IVs change whenever you trade in Pokemon Go. The best way to evolve it is to trade it for sure, but you might as well, if you have a hundo, definitely keep it and just use the candies that you can, you know? Because when you trade in this game, it re-rolls the IVs. Nothing stays stagnant. That's the one downside. You can't trade like hundos away or whatever. Okay, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let me put these in the box and grab another batch. Yeah, this Medichamp's going down. Yeah, I've never done this raid before, so I want to get some Mega Energy. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually a great point. Once home integration for Scarlet Violet is a thing, you can just mass transfer inside home. That is one of the downsides in this game, that there's no mass transfer tool. I agree, it's like weird. Yeah, you need to get the candy, but I guess the best time to get gas the candy would be just play during the Halloween events. Like, for real, it's like so easy to get candy for ghost types during Halloween. Which obviously is like a long time from now. But yeah, it'll take some time. But if you're a casual player, it doesn't really matter. You know, you're not like in any rush. Alright, GG's, yo. Well done. Yeah, I know what you mean. You gotta do raids. So it's kind of like, you gotta like... I guess you could use rare candies or walk the Ghastly too. Because technically as you walk with a buddy, you earn candy. Alright, sick. Let's check this Slowpoke in my incense. No luck. Okay, that's 11 hatches. Alright, we're back on track. Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. Alright, let's check this ticket out. Oh wow. Okay, that's 12. Let's check the Slowpoke that spawned nearby. Yeah, it's 3 kilometers for one, so you kind of just have to like passively do it over time with maybe the adventure sync feature. So when the game's off and you're just walking with your phone, it kind of tracks it. Yeah, I feel you 100%. It's a grind. Alright. Did you get a shiny? Oh. It happens. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this rocket grunt real quick. Alright, is that 14? Okay, no, that was the last one of that batch. Okay, so using one hand, move this. Just tapping away on my phone. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, some of these raids, if I hosted any, we could probably just carry you. It's whatever. Alright, we're almost done with this grunt. Just throw a surf here. Yeah, so we're on our next batch of eggs. I would love to just get lucky, of course, but who knows? You got Shiny Slowbro, that's sick, yeah. I don't think I even have a Shiny Slowpoke at all. So it would be nice to get something today. Obviously I'd have better luck if I went out, but wasn't really planning on going out for Community Day. Let's catch that. Okay. 16. They're good IV ones though. I see, I see. Okay, a Slowpoke just spawned in here as a shiny. No luck. Oh yeah, definitely Ada. Thank you so much. You got the fridge. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you dropped money on your fridge. That's cool though. Got it delivered and gotta get that situated. I really hope we don't go over 1,000 eggs for this roll. I'm supposed to be traveling at the North Carolina, like, next week to compete in Charlotte, and I'm just kind of like stressed because I still haven't picked a team. Yeah, what I was trying to say, Dan, is if we do raids, it's possible we could still carry you even if you don't have like appropriate raid picks. If we have enough people join raid, you can just join and just kind of get carried. That's what I was trying to say. I don't even know if I finished that thought, to be honest. Alright, Alder, sounds good, yo. Thanks for the lurk, appreciate that. Alright. Let's get a new batch out here. Nothing so far. What'd you say, baby? Oh no, I gotta do this. That's a good point. Okay, no shiny. Let's just keep going. I usually hatch eggs in the desert, but I was just kind of switching it up for a bit today. Sounds good, Ada. Have a safe drive. Wally World. I don't think I've even heard of this place. Oh, that's what they call it? Wally World? I didn't even know that was like a saying. Hey William Knight, welcome to stream. Alright, I'm gonna do the Snapshot shiny. Look at my lovely cup. Wow, this Pokemon is... I mean, I guess it's in the name. It's very slow. Let's see if we get lucky with a Snapshot. Shiny. Please. Dang. Oh, nice to have you here, William Knight. Hope you're having a great weekend. Alright, this is the 21st egg hatch for Rowlet here. Alright, no luck. You know, I don't mind if we have to go a couple hundred eggs for Rowlet, but I just hope it doesn't turn into... I really just hope it doesn't turn into 1,000. Yeah, for Mega Metacham, you'd probably need like a few good players, like at least like 3 or 4 good players to beat the raid. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, but there are lower level raids that are a little bit easier to handle. But for the most part, if it's like a legendary tier 5 or something, you just need at least like 3 or 4 players to carry you. And then you can kind of just like join as a low level. Alright, 22. Nothing. Yeah, they end at a certain time, and if you're in the UK, I imagine it's like after raid hours at this point. Isn't it like 10 PM or something there? 23. Yeah, so right now there's an event going on in Pokemon Go for the next 3 hours. And like typically I would go out and play an event like this. But I just really haven't like felt like grinding the Pokemon Go stuff out in the wild lately. And if I get like 1 shiny, I'll be happy. That's kind of how I look at it. You need help on the 3-star ones. Yeah, I think you're around that level where like you could potentially solo them if you have the right builds or like the right raid Pokemon. But yeah, it's kind of difficult when you're like around the like mid-20s to the late 20s to still solo. I think you have to be like around high level 20s or like low level 30s to solo tier 3. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Oh, it's like 916. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so that was 25 actually. Let me get out a new batch of eggs. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Sometimes I like to just grab them from a random place in the group. I'll try this. Yeah, usually I like to go to Asado Desert because we can pick up a lot of random items that keep spawning throughout the hatch sesh. But I don't know. I feel like I've spent so many hours in that desert. I just want to switch it up a bit. So we're just kind of like going into random areas, I guess. Level 28, yeah. Didn't I add you recently in the game? I don't know why I was thinking that was a shiny. Alright. No shiny Slowpoke still. Let's throw a Pokeball at it and catch it. Yeah, so I'm just like sitting in an incense at home or go, and there'll be some random house spawns occasionally. But I'm hoping that we can snag a shiny from either our incense or Snapshot. Okay, this is our 26th hatch. Alright, that looks like an incense spawn. Let's click on it. You hatched all your Toxel and got no shinies. Were you going for a shiny or were you just kind of breeding? Yeah, you're the Seb. Your username is Seb, right? With like numbers. Okay. Are you gonna breed Rowlet yourself, Ada? Okay. How do I check when this thing can evolve? Oh wait, I have to look at it in my party, right? Okay, where is that? There it is. Alright, I have 13 out of 30. I think this is the 28th hatch. Okay, let's just keep on keeping on. I guess I wanted to just traverse different land too, because maybe we'll find a random shiny. Melmetal can be good for battle, but I know what you mean. It's really the only way you can get Melmetal, technically, is by evolving it in Pokemon Go. Or if you did the event, like the mystery gift event that they had for Gmax Melmetal. That's one of the main reasons why people probably even play Go, is like to get these Pokemon. That is actually the first one that was exclusive to Go. Alright, actually that was all 30. I was keeping bad track that time. Okay, we've done 30 eggs so far. Let's keep going. I actually have a level 50 Melmetal. Oh wait, did I make it level 50? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's maxed out. I was lucky like back in the day and I got a hundo. So I've used this before in like the Master League for Go Battle League and stuff. But it just kind of chills. Wait, there's an event coming up soon for Meltan Shiny. I forget what days it is. Is it going on right now? I actually should look into that. There's like a brief window where you can actually try to get a Shiny Meltan and Go. And it's like occurring very soon if it's not already happening right now. I might have raids, but I'm just not doing raids right now. The only reason why I did that Metacham was because my mom sent me an invite, and she's from the East Coast. So I guess she probably just finished her community day. And I'm guessing she's trying to get like the local spawns that occur after you defeat a raid. So I was just helping her beat it. Being a good son. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I haven't been talking to her because my phone is on Do Not Disturb currently. Yo, what's up, Sir Fizzbomb? Thanks for those egg boosts earlier. Appreciate that, bro. But yes, there are times when I'm down to do raids, for sure. So, if you're ever tuning in the stream, like, there's a good chance, like, I might be down. But right now, I want to try to get a shiny Slowpoke and Slowbro. And unfortunately, incense spawns aren't that great for this type of event. And if I'm sitting in a raid, I'm going to miss, like, maybe like 1 or 2 spawns. But it's all it takes to miss the shiny. I probably missed a spawn, even just doing the Metacham. But like I said, I was doing it to help out my mom. 34. My mom. No luck just yet. I'm hoping that whatever you gave me in those sandwiches, like, sparked some sparkly eggs here. Yeah, I get it, Dan. So I'll try to help you, is what I'm saying. Like, there's usually raids when I'm streaming. Just because of the nature of when I stream, typically. But like I said, it's just like, right now for the next 3 hours, I'll probably be primarily focusing on just hatching eggs for Rowlet and then checking the Slowpoke in my game. I would like to get a shiny. Wait, is that 35? It is, in fact. Okay, no shiny Slowpoke yet. To be honest, like, there's probably a good chance I won't get one. Or if I do get one, it's like 1. Okay, I have like 8 minutes here. I'm gonna take another snapshot shiny here. I think I have 3 more. Yeah, this Slowpoke surely lives up to its name. Okay, let me back out. Let's check this. Will we find a shiny? Dang. Let's throw a great ball at that. Keep on keeping on. Little spider. Actually a pretty high V1, but I don't know if that's what we want to keep. Just taking a peek. Wasn't really sure what I was looking at for a second. Alright, actually, was this the 37th egg? I'm multitasking like crazy here. I'll verify. I think it might be 37. Then we'll see what's up here. Do I have any extra American Dittos for breeding? Just started post-game for the first time. I think I might actually have one I can give you. I'm almost done with this egg power. I think it has like 7 minutes left to hatch eggs. If you're down the like wait, I could check. I'm thinking I have one I can part with. But yeah, I'll give it to you and you can just give me just like a throwaway Pokemon. Why are there no raids in the UK? Because Pokemon Go only has raids spawning. I think it's from like 6 AM to like 9 PM. I think the main reason why is because they don't want to promote people going out in the middle of the night to do a raid in person. You know, like, they don't want to be responsible for people getting mugged or hurt. Yo, what's up, Xiao Max? Thank you, I appreciate that. I definitely need it. I have had 0 luck on Go, and I mean, granted, I'm just sitting on incense, but it's still really early in our egg hatching. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that was the 39th. I'm pretty sure I have like an extra Ditto I could give away. This is where you got yours. Oh my gosh, yeah, don't rub it in, but I'm hoping to have some of that luck today. You got logged into your game in a couple minutes, thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one I can give you, because I usually like keep some for like if they have like adamant or jolly or timid nature, but I don't particularly need it, you know. Like a lot of times it's like breeding for nature is almost like for the aesthetic these days. You know, it's not even important. It's crazy how the times have changed, that's for sure. But yeah, let me just see how much egg power I have left, because I just want to take, yeah, I have like 5 minutes left. That'll probably be like 2 more batches of eggs, and then I'll trade it to you. I can like almost guarantee I have one I can give you. You have like 3 G-Max raids in Pokemon Sword. See, like that's the thing that's awesome about like Sword, is that it's always available, you know? Yeah, that's awesome, Shion Max. You gotta ride the shiny luck when you got it. I mean, getting lucky on Masuda matching, excuse me, getting lucky on Masuda Method hatching is so much a better feeling than just like a sandwich shiny right away, in my opinion. It's just so much more valuable. Okay, is this shiny? Tis not. Alright. No luck here. Let's keep on going. You did? Which one? Oh, that's so cool. You got a Galarian Slowpoke shiny. Yeah. Because the shiny for the regular Slowpoke is light pink. That's cool. I'm talking to my girl, she's in the other room. Yeah. Let's see it. Aw. She saved it for us to see on the catch screen. She just caught this. Oh yeah, yeah, she found it. Good luck. What gen did I start playing first? I played when Blue first came out. I know I look young, but I'm actually 34 years old. I grew up playing Pokemon. So I've pretty much played every generation. The one generation I didn't really play a lot when it was active was Sun and Moon, because I was moving to California at the time in 2016 when that game came out. But yeah, I've been there for every release. I remember when Pokemon was like not cool, like during Gen 3, like Sapphire and Ruby. I used to play on my Game Boy Advance in like 8th grade or something, and I had to like hide it. It's really interesting because like nowadays, you know, it's like Pokemon's so big that it's like it doesn't even matter if like people like don't like it. It's almost like taboo to dislike Pokemon publicly. Because people just like, I mean, I don't know. It just feels so much different. Like when I was a kid, you were like a nerd or like not like a loser. I don't want to say that because I don't think I was ever a loser. But liking anime was like not necessarily what it's like today. Which I'm happy that times have changed, for sure. But like, yeah, it's definitely it's so much different. Like now it's like almost like trendy. But yeah, so you understand. Yeah, this game is so much different in regards to breeding, but I feel like it's still kind of similar. Like I like the idea of like passively getting eggs and I don't really have to do much, but it is kind of weird that when you want to play the game, it's like you're forced to not play the game somewhat. I've gotten a little bit used to it, but you need 5 more Weedle Candy to evolve Kakuna and go. Oh, I see. Good luck on that. What'd you say, babe? You're done? Yeah, like I've never really tried to do like a living dex shiny hunt in a game. But this game, that's one of my goals, is to try to like get every shiny that's possible to obtain in game. It's interesting because I was talking about the other day how I never found a shiny full odds playing a game throughout my entire time growing up playing Pokemon. Until like the Switch era of Pokemon. And it makes me wonder if things are just different. Like obviously there was a time when things were just rarer. Like Gen 3 there was no Shiny Charm and no Masuda Method. I don't even think Flame Body helped speed up the hatching of eggs. It will be your first Mega. Oh my gosh. Yo, actually, yeah, like I like Beedrill a lot. I wish Beedrill was in one of these games because I like it as a Pokemon. Like I just want to use it on the overworld. It's like sickly green, shiny. That'd be sick. Like imagine they had like a Paradox or a future Beedrill. Like that would be sick. Like that would be amazing actually. Like a Paradox Beedrill. That would be like amazing. I mean, I know Beedrill got a Mega Evolution, which was also awesome, by the way. But yeah, that'd be sick actually. Like a kind of like a prehistoric Beedrill. What would that even look like? It would look even more like pointy or like, or maybe be like a fighting. Maybe be like another like fighting bug type or something. I don't know. Fighting poison or something. That'd be sick, actually. Yo, that's insane. You found a shiny Duskull? Okay, here, I'm gonna give you this Ditto now. That's sick. That's super lucky. Yeah, the odds in Sapphire Ruby are super high. It's like 1,000. No, it's like 1 in 8,100 something. It's insanely high odds. So you got really lucky. But I'd also say like wild encounters in general, it's like just probability. You know, so I mean, even though it's like so rare, like I'd say like if you play enough, if you grind enough in the wild, there's a chance, you know. I mean, there obviously is a chance to get the shiny. Here, I'm gonna go to the trade screen. It's gonna be 4420 4420. That's usually what I do for my trades with a code. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a Ditto. I'll just give you one of them. I didn't even check, but I'm like 100% sure I have one I can give you. Let me know your in-game name. Mine's Sass, so I know I'm trading with the right person. Yo, are you down to give me a level 3 egg boost at all, Sir Fizzbun? By any chance? Hold on, I should probably try to further along in these quest lines, I just realized. Let me do the 10, power up a 10 time. Let me catch this. Yeah, 4420, 4420 when you're ready. Lunch, Aka. Okay. Sounds good, yo. Okay, I need to power something up there. Use 5 berries. Alright, I'll have to do that as well. No one can be found. Let me try searching again. What should I power up? I'm gonna power this up. I want to run a Teddy Ursa in Great League at some point. Was that enough? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, 10 times. Oh, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't power that up. Or wait, maybe I should. Nah, I'm gonna power up. Well, let me give you one of these real quick. Here, I'll give you this Rash Ditto. It has 5 good IVs. This is such a good one to give you, actually. It has relatively good IVs. Could benefit you. Yo, that's sick, Dan. Dude, that's super awesome, man. I love when stuff like that happens in the games. I'm just gonna power. This is a hundo too. I'm probably use this as like a Sneasler for Master League at some point. These are all Pokemon I'm working on Best Buddy ribbons for. Just kind of like slowly working on them. I just have them labeled that way. Alright, let's check. Let me get that Mega Energy. Let's see if we get a shiny from this. You have to click one more time, I think. It gets stuck on like a screen. Alright, no shiny there. Alright, after this, if you're down Surface Bun, that'd be super dope, bro. Yeah, so this is a good one to give you. I mean, the nature is just not... The nature is rash, it's random, it's not really that good. But 5 perfect IVs is good for breeding shinies with. No problem, dude. I don't need this. I think I kept this because it had 5 good IVs, but... I don't really need it. I don't mind bottle capping my Pokemon for the most part. Like, the reality is my foreign Ditto doesn't have good IVs, so there's nothing I can really do. You know what I mean? There you go, bro. Alright. I'm gonna go into the Union Room now if you're ready, Surface Bun. Okay, so we're further now on our quest. Okay, we gotta evolve some stuff eventually. Yeah, see, I'm not like doing these raids right now. Oh, you spent a golden res on it. Sorry, I just saw that. I get what you're saying. Yeah, because it's a guaranteed catch if you find the shiny. But not everyone knows that like right off the bat. Yeah, in Go, if you find a shiny in a raid, it is a guaranteed catch. I think that extends for all shinies in the raids. But definitely for legendary raids. No problem, yeah. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Alright, so we've done 50 eggs so far. Actually, I'm gonna get some more water real quick. If you don't mind. Do I have a be right back for this side? Let me just change this to be right back. Sorry. Sorry, bro. If you don't mind, just 1 second. I want to get some more water. I'll be there in 1 second. I'll be right back, chat. The ray ball thing. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Alright, let me head over to you real quick, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, just jump around on the screen. Yo, what's up, Ada? Welcome back. Oh yeah, we're already in the room. He's just giving the egg boost, but I'm sure he'd be down to give you, like him or Ada, maybe if they're down. They might be down to give out like shiny boost and stuff to people. I don't want to put that pressure on them, but like usually they're pretty chill about like poking at people in the chat. Alright, I'm just gonna bring a cucumber and butter. Yeah, that's okay. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can group breed. Like if you have a Ditto and you have like 2 other Pokemon, it'll randomly make eggs between the 2 parents that aren't Ditto. So you can technically Masuda Method hunt for multiple Pokemon at the same time. I don't know if it's the most efficient way to hunt, but it is a way you can hunt. If you're just like, I don't really care what shiny I get first, let's make it a gamble. Like you could do it like that. That looks like such a good sandwich. Alright. There we got our sandwich made. A sandwich made in heaven. You have 20 salty herba? Yo, I wish you could trade those. I'd give good something for that. How come I didn't like this sandwich? Thank you. I really appreciate this, bro. And somehow, coincidentally, the Union Room brought us back to Asado Desert. It's like it knows this is where I should be. This is home. This is where we hatch eggs in this game. Oh wait, I just realized though, if I have the normal boost, is that what it had? Oh snap, I should go to Medali. Or wait, no, where should I go for this? Oh yeah, you gotta do the egg boost. If you don't do at least level 1 egg boost, you'll just kind of be sitting there. I don't even know if they spawn in really. I think the rate is so low, it's like almost like doesn't happen. That's kind of crazy. That surf is fun. Alright, is this a shiny? Dang, no shiny Slowpoke yet. Okay, this will be egg 51. You knocked out a shiny Dreepy the other day. Oh my. Were you just not familiar what it looked like? Because it's just the yellow stripe that's a little bit different, if I remember correctly, right? It's like the tips are slightly different. Sir Fizzbun is asking if anyone in the chat wants a shiny buff. Like a picnic buff. He'll host a Union Room and give you a free buff. So you don't have to use your Herba Mystica. Oh, Dan's down to do it too. That's really nice, bro. Dang. Yeah, I think I have 2 more snapshots, Ada. 53. Will it be a shiny? I'm just shiny hunting. Like for Rowlet, I'm just gonna bottle cap it for competitive play. If I don't, the thing is, Decidueye doesn't really see competitive play that much, I feel like. And if there was gonna be one that was used, it would probably be the Hisuian. You know what I was just thinking? Breeding 2 shiny Rowlet would actually be smart, because I could take one and whenever there's home integration I could put it in Arceus and evolve it and then put it back into this. it's worth considering. Yeah, I see what you mean. You just found a level 4 shiny Psyduck? Yo, that's awesome. I actually found one recently on my, one of my, I think it was actually my last stream I found a shiny Psyduck. It was the first one. I had a water sandwich going. Hold on, this is 55. I had a water sandwich going because I was hunting Aracuda. And yeah, I just got lucky. Just happened to find one at the tail end of the hunt. It is a cool shiny. I don't like the Golduck one, but I think the... Why is this so clunky right now? Psyduck looks great as a shiny. I do have shinies I'd be willing to trade out though. I caught a lot of dupes of some. Like, at some point I was gonna wonder trade a lot of them away. Like, there was like a joke slightly occurring when I was like, I'm still trying to complete the Vivillon patterns. I have 10 of them so far. I just kind of like took a break in that hunt. But I have 10 of them as shiny so far as the patterns. And I kept accruing all these Melcombi, and I have like 6 of them so far that are shiny. And I was gonna do like, I was hoping I'd get like a full box of like shiny Melcombi, and I can do like a stream where I wonder trade away 30 Melcombi shinies. You know, I thought it'd be... It's like one of those Pokemon where it's like, you get it, it's like, are you actually happy? I mean, I feel like it's a free shiny, so... I don't know, I wish I could see the reaction of the people getting the shiny. That would like make it even better. But how are we gonna do that? That's impossible. But I guess there could be viewers that were watching and potentially be doing trades around the same time I was trading out the shiny Combi. You've seen people get shinies in under 30 eggs while I'm here with Charm and Masuda, finding them at 390. Yo, mama bears, trust me, I feel that pain. When I did Froakie, it took me 1,502 egg hatches. I felt very unlucky. I'm hoping that this will go a little bit smoother, because the hatch I did after that was for Skeletor, just shiny. Well, the Croc, or the Fuecoco, of course, but that also took me around like 900 something eggs, so... I feel you. Sometimes the probability don't be on our side. If you breed the new Aquataurus, will always be the Aqua one? I think so. I think if that's the parent and you use it with Ditto, it should always be the water form. I don't think it's the same as how like the regional forms are, where like you have to use it like Everstone or whatever. Oh wait, you have to use an Everstone, Ada? So whenever you're breeding the water or fire Tauros, you gotta give it an Everstone. 60. I haven't tried it yet myself, but I know Ada has actually tried to breed for the Paldean, like the water Tauros before. Slowbro, actually, you mean like in Pokemon Go? Probably not. Or do you mean in yeah, actually there are some raids Slowbro did well against. What was the one? Was it Greninja recently? That I had there was a Slowbro build that I was using. Sorry, I was thinking, I'm like confused, like, cause it's Slowpoke Community Day here in Pokemon Go. You have the fire one. You have the shiny water one. So yeah, she did breed with Everstone. So yeah, you might have to for that. I actually don't, I have no idea, to be honest. Good call though. Yeah, obviously there's no 7-star raids in Go. That was my bad. I just saw Slowpoke or Slowbro and, you know. Anyways, let me check these real quick. 61. Please let me get lucky today and get this shiny Rowlet. I would love to get multiples of this one. Because like I said, I could save the shiny, my second one, and whenever there's Pokemon Go Home integration, transfer it into my Legends Arceus save file and evolve it into the Hisuian Decidueye as a shiny, and then bring it right back into this game. So then I can have both forms as a shiny. That'd be sick. Yeah, all the different variants of Tauros look like they look different, like their base models, but their shinies are the same. They just have like the different, like the water horns, like look different than the normal Paldean Tauros. But yeah, they're all like, I don't know. They're all different Pokemon technically. Like they're the same but different. Yeah, I want to get a water and fire shiny myself. I can't hunt the fire one in my game. I was hoping I would get lucky with a water Tauros. I've literally found 3 regular Paldean Tauros shinies. Like the fighting one. One of them I specifically was hunting for, and then 2 of them I just found full odds, like running in the map or whatever. It's kind of insane because I always thought this would be a shiny that would be extremely difficult to recognize. But I've recognized it like right away, twice. Like I was just in passing, and it was just so obvious when I saw its head that it was a shiny. I think when they spawn the packs, it's just, it becomes the anomaly, right? You just kind of look at them and you're like, oh, okay, that sticks out like a sore thumb. All right, can I finally get a shiny? Dang, no Slowpoke shiny yet. You know, it's okay if I don't get one. Let me see if I can evolve my one that I have in my, like that I currently have in my, have as my buddy. Jeez Louise. Okay, we got another batch of eggs going here. No, yeah, they're all shiny. You can get a shiny of all of them. So that can be like a goal. Essentially, just try to get every single shiny. I consider those all kind of different shinies, to be honest. Especially since they function differently in battle. That's where I kind of like feel like they are just different. Okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna check this Slowpoke that I had as my buddy. Okay, that's 66. Let's keep going. Okay, I need to catch 4 more to evolve that. Please be a shiny. Dang. Hey Michelle, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Let's keep going. This will be 68. Let's see if we get a shiny at all. Let me transfer that. Excuse me. I wanted to press that. Alright, cool. Alright, we need 3 more psychic type. I think it was. Yeah, it's nice to see some of these older generations. Like, I feel like Kanto has been one of the gens that just... They've made most of the Pokemon in that generation have new forms down the line that created more relevancy for them. I'm trying to think, like most Pokemon in Gen 1 have gotten the treatment in a gen. Like Lapras got a G-Max form, Beedrill Mega Evolution, Pinsir, you know what I mean? Like, hey Jordan, good luck on your hunt, yo. So this will be my 70th egg here. You got on the 7th egg, yo, congratulations. That's the best feeling. I'm glad that people are getting this shiny really fast. Thank you for the sub, Jordan. I really appreciate you being here. Definitely. I definitely have a young face for sure. Alright. Yo, 2.2 million EXP today, meta level. That's insane, bro. Congrats. You need 5 candle for your Weedle. Hopefully you have one that spawns for you. No problem. Unfortunately for me, I haven't been that lucky yet. I'm on 70 plus eggs. Yo, what's up? Why not? Great to see you, bro. Appreciate that, man. We haven't had any shiny luck today at all. So far, at least. I've had 0 in Pokemon Go for Community Day, just sitting here in incense. And I've had absolutely 0 luck on my hatches so far. Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to see Meganium, or like for Alligator, get some love. That'd be sick. That would be amazing. Am I emo? I grew up during the MySpace era, when scene was like a thing. But no, I'm not emo. How do you Mega Evolve so fast? For me, I have a slow bro that I've Mega Evolved because I recently got level 3 in the game, but I just kind of grinded the event whenever it was in raids, which was a while ago, I think. Let's see. 72 egg hatches. Let's see. This should be our 73rd egg hatch. I'm really hoping that we just get it today. Come on. $74. Let us see. The music my favorite genre of music is ska music and punk. Like I like punk reggae, dub reggae. I like punk rock, ska punk, reggae punk, you know, like stuff like that. Jazz music. I studied jazz when I was in college. A little bit. But music in general, like, I actually do like some emo, to be honest. Like, I like all music. It's all relative, subjective, you know? Since I pursued animation and I live, you know what I mean? Like, being in a creative field, I just tend to be extremely open-minded about anything that requires, like, any type of, like, expression. What is the best nature for Decidueye? Your Shiny Rowlet has a modest nature. So typically Decidueye is a physical attacker, so you want either Adamant, Jolly, or Brave. I think its speed stat is really low. So like for example, the raid Mighty Smart Decidueye that we got, it was Brave nature, and I think the reason why is you technically could run that Decidueye as a mixed attacker. Like you could run it with special attacks and physical attacks, and since it already has bad speed stat, essentially a Brave nature just low. The negative downside of having a Brave nature is it's a plus attack stat but minus speed nature. So I'm just assuming, like I never really built a Decidueye or played with Decidueye at all, competitively or whatever, but yeah, I think Decidueye is just kind of like a slow Pokemon, probably, and that's like... Ideally, you'd probably just want to make it slower. Like, the cool thing, like, if you look at it on Cerebi or Smogon or whatever, it definitely has a higher attack stat, but I think you could make use of its special attack as well. It's an interesting Pokemon. Like, a lot of these starters, like Greninja, Cinderace, Decidueye. They could be mixed attackers if you wanted them to be. Yo, that's sick, Riley. Congratulations on the Hundo Slowpoke. Yeah, no problem. I actually played in a ska punk band for like 6 years when I was like younger. So I'm 34 years old now, and whenever I lived out on the East Coast, around when I was like 16, 17, I played in this band for about 6 or 7 years, and we used to play shows a lot locally. It was really fun. It was a great experience, to be honest. We would play in a garage, and pretty much like the neighborhood loved our music. We got cheered on by like everyone you could imagine, every demographic, every ethnicity, every like age group. It was sick, yo. And we were just in there like drinking alcohol underage and smoking green. It was good times. I'm actually posting the full album of my old band that we recorded like over 10 years ago. I'm actually posting it on my one YouTube channel later today. It's a coincidence that we're talking about music. I mean, it's definitely on my mind because it's something I have to do later today when I'm done streaming. But it's been sitting on SoundCloud for a while, and like I'm like, why don't I just upload it to YouTube? Like, there's probably people that can just find it that are into like music like that, and it's definitely good. So I'm excited to share it. You're going to bed? Sorry, Dan. How many perfects do you have in Pogo? Let me check real quick. Riley. 232 hundos. This game needs the shiny bell like Arceus. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's definitely some that are kind of subtle. And unless you're really paying attention, you're gonna avoid them entirely. Yeah. Looks like my most recent was a Burmy that I don't think it really will have much usage. You were hoping for the sparkles like Arceus too? I mean, I'm totally down if you think I'm 16. I'm just a little person on your computer screen or phone screen. You know what I mean? Like, that's really all I am. So, think whatever you want. It's totally cool with me. In fact, I feel flattered. To accomplish so much that I've accomplished and only be 16. Yeah, the visual cues or audio cues for sparkles in this game would have just been nice. It's weird because getting shiny Pokemon in Violet and Scarlet definitely feels extremely easy. Like, there's still, like, I've gotten a lot of shinies in this game, even though they've taken away that aspect that definitely made it, you know, better, less stressful, I guess. Or maybe it's like, you know, because you play Arceus and you're just running around the overworld map. When you hear that the little sparkle sound, you just stop what you're doing and you're just turning around, re-navigating your camera just to see what's going on, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been playing Go since it came out. So originally, I didn't want to play Pokemon Go. So 2016, when this game came out, I was living in this apartment that had like, it's kind of like a boarding house experience. There's like 13 plus people or whatever living there. And, you know, I've always been a VGC main series game type of person. So when Go was coming out, I honestly didn't really care at all. Like, I just wasn't paying attention, had no interest. The first couple days went by, didn't download it. But one night, we're all sitting down in the public area, and one of the guys who lived there was like, he had it downloaded, and he's like, yo, we should go down to York, which is like where I was living at in LA at the time. And it's like in Highland Park, this like little area. And there's like these couple Pokestops that were being lured up at the time. So we all like downloaded the game and walked down together, and we just started like catching Pokemon. There's like so many people just sitting at this little park on York, and there's a taco truck that always parks there. It's just like a very, I just remember that night like vivid. But yeah, so many times we'd go like all over the city. I used to work downtown LA years ago, and I used to do these streams on like Twitch that were all like mobile Pokemon Go streams, and I would see like some of the most insane shit. Like I would just be drinking in bars and, you know, sitting on Pokestops, luring them up, getting drunk at a bar, and then I'd leave and I would hunt for hours on end. Like I'd leave work and I'd start my stream around like 4 p.m. and I'd go till like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'd have like extra batteries on me and I'd just be walking around like talking to my stream, and it's crazy. I don't even know why like I felt so comfortable doing that. Like maybe it's because I wasn't like used to being in LA or the city in general, but especially after the pandemic, I can't see myself, like the city's just so much different now. Like LA, I feel like I look at the entire city so much different since the pandemic hit. Sorry, I forgot to get more eggs here. I got a little distracted. But like I got caught up in that story. The whole like experience of living in the city feels like the like homelessness problem, the dirtiness of the city just got way worse over that time period. But yeah, it's an interesting experience, that's for sure. I kind of miss it, but at the same time, I don't think I'd ever do it again. Like the whole like going out, doing the mobile Pokemon Go streams and such like that. Like I could have done that for the community day today. That was definitely an option. Like I could have walked around, you know, Glendale, or like even like went to Burbank or something and did a mobile stream. And I do it occasionally still. But I don't know, something about like the game is like, I don't really care as much. Like if I get a shiny today, I'll be totally happy with that. But if I don't, then I also knew that my chances are going to be low being at home, sitting in incense the entire time. So we're just kind of like playing up those odds, you know. Like I do like bringing that experience for my stream. Like the Outworld mobile IRL streams are really cool because, you know, things happen that you can't control. But it's also like stressful. And the quality of the stream is not always guaranteed to be the best. It could like buffer or, you know, hit dry areas where the signal drops. What are they striking right now? Wait, what's going on? When Go came out, the phone you had would glitch the GPS, so you'd be at the park and your phone would say you're 3 blocks over, not able to catch or collect from the stops. That's brutal, yo. Yeah, it's like FOMO burnout to a degree. Yeah, I'd say like something like that. Like I want these shinies because I can send them to home still. I still look at the value in that. Like there's still shiny Pokemon that add to my overall collection of Pokemon. And like obviously I've like already disclosed, I've been playing Pokemon my entire life since it came out when I was a kid. So it's the one aspect of my life that is like super hoard aspect. Like I hoard the crap out of Pokemon that I've like collected over the years. But they're just digital creatures. So they don't really take up space or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like one of the hobbies I enjoy is playing Pokemon and such. Like playing it competitively, hunting shiny Pokemon. You know, this game has its issues, and obviously I have like opinions about it. But overall, I feel like this is one of the better Switch games they've come out with. And hopefully, like, I don't know. I see the announcement about the NFT job that Pokemon Company was looking for or whatever, and that shit kind of concerns me. But I don't want to like fearmonger about stuff like that because I don't really know what that entails. Like, I don't really know. I haven't looked much into it, and it could be really bad. It could be something completely different. Like maybe people just trying to educate themselves on Web3. Who knows? Peridot. What's that game? I don't even think I've heard of that game. Oh, is COVID still a real big issue out in Europe right now? So the garbage men have like been like striking and they're not picking up trash. Dang, that's actually insane. That's like, it's almost like we're going back to medieval times or something. Where people just threw their like shit and piss out in the street. I don't know much about the situation, to be honest, so I don't feel comfortable commenting on it. Even though I just kind of said that. Like, take it with a grain of salt, you know? I don't have my ignorance here. Like, this is a serious situation, for sure. Just based on what you're saying. So if we get the shiny first, the Pokedex will show the Mon is shiny. Yeah, exactly. So if you catch the shiny first, it will be registered as the shiny, which is pretty sick. I'll have to look up what Peridot is, because I am not actually familiar with that game from Niantic. You know, to be honest, I think like playing Pokemon Go casually has been a godsend. I used to play, oh wait, I didn't even realize he's right next to me. Like I used to play the Go Battle League and hit Legend every season. I used to, like I have another YouTube channel that's just called Sassifrass. That has over 1,100 subs or whatever, and it's all just Pokemon Go PvP content for the most part. Like I used to make content a lot, but the last few seasons I didn't play, and I just kind of haven't been playing Go Battle League or really playing the game seriously like that. I've been playing it more just when I feel like playing casually, opening it up when I'm out traveling, stuff like that, you know? Like if there's an event going on, I'll try to do like the things that are easy and fun for me. But yeah, I don't see myself, like I even can see myself down the line. Oh, look, I found a Weedle. That's so funny. Someone was like looking, I know Dan was looking for a Weedle all this time. I get a random Weedle during this event. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I'll look into it. Why not? For sure, bro. I appreciate you like trying to educate me, man. Yeah, I know what you mean. Why not? From the Game Boy to this is pretty insane. That's for sure. You would like take a selfie with P-Mouth? Dude, yeah, if you're still driving down to Mexico or whatever, that road trip from Canada to Mexico, you should, if you meet up with me, we'll do a selfie with P-Mouth, the Alolan Grammar. If you're wondering, that's a Pokemon that is like a main character on my other channel. Alright, I think I can evolve this finally to the Slowbro. Let me do this. This is my dex entry. Alright, Galarian Slowpoke into a Galarian Slowbro for Great League. I appreciate you all coming out to the stream today. Nice. Alright, we're gonna have to make a Slowpoke our buddy. Sorry, I've been a little distracted, obviously, right? Like, I haven't been the most efficient at hatching these Rowlet eggs, because I've been kind of going on a story time for a bit, and then between Pokemon Go and all the things between chat, and I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient. If you don't mind, I don't mind. I mean, if you're entertained by my stories, then perfect. Perfect. I live in Los Angeles right now. I'm not from here. I've been living out here for like 6 years. I moved out here for animation and to be near more like art opportunities. It's pretty much like the main reason why I moved out here. I'm not like, I like it, but I'm also kind of critical of LA. Like, I'm not like a huge fan, but I do think it's like still really cool. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just like talk smack on it. But it's way too expensive, and I'd rather live somewhere else. Like, I'd rather live out in the country somewhere, probably. That's like how I think. But it's pretty cool, you know, there's a lot of like culture and food here that's not really accessible elsewhere in the world. Or at least in the country, excuse me. Some of the best fucking Mexican food I've ever had in my life is like right here in the heart of the city. But yeah, a lot of diversity too. I even worked briefly at like a ramen shop years ago. I've worked so many jobs like out here that are all over the place. Service industry, data entry, a lot of like working as cook in restaurants. It's kind of like a lot of the jobs I'll take up when I'm not, you know, doing artwork or whatever, like freelance or working on something that can like sustain me. Then like I'm working on my own personal projects too, so a lot of times it's just better for me to be able to like just earn my money through a different means, and then, you know, it's just a shiny. Finally! We finally got one! Yo, I'm so hyped right now. Alright, let's catch this. Shiny Slowpoke. Yeah, definitely. In the video, the Whiskey Child one, I've been working on that for a while. I'll post more updates soon. Yo, this is so clutch. The jobs definitely pay good around here. I mean, it like is equivalent to the cost of living. Like you get paid more, but you have to pay more. So it's like the same. It equals out. Like it's the irony of it all, I guess. Thank you, yo. Chimchar, good to see you. Yeah, it's not easy. Like, I'm very... Yeah, it's not easy sometimes to keep up with the animation projects on the side when you're working at like another job, because you get tired. And like I do this content as a hobby because I enjoyed playing Pokemon. So knowing a lot about the games in general and like just kind of like, you know, being versatile and like what I like to do. You know, I'm a shiny hunter a lot on this channel, but I am a battler. Like I know a lot about VGC, and I'm even competing in Charlotte next week, which I'm kind of nervous for because I'm not really ready for it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I have a lot of diverse interests within Pokemon. And that's what's cool about the game too, is that, you know, we could all just be collectors, or we could be battlers, or we could just be fans of the way they look. And there's a lot of like interesting depth to even like the lore and design elements of these Pokemon, right? Like that's the cool thing about Pokemon overall, is it's like a franchise that kind of builds these weird monsters that are loosely based on mythological creatures, lore, folklore, real-world creatures that, you know, we could almost believe these exist in our world. And it doesn't make us feel, you know, like something that might, like a Japanese game might sometimes feel like very Asian or like Eastern. But this game doesn't feel like that. Like it's just a game that everyone in the world connects to some degree. And that's what's so interesting about Pokemon as like an RPG. It's one of the coolest like RPGs that's ever existed, and it's kind of set entire genre of like RPG that people like emulate to this day. The Amanda Fallenmark song, Why Not, is what you're talking about. Amanda Fallenmark, one day, I found a track lock, it ran away. That song. I actually like found it and I like clipped it on, like I saved a version of it on my desktop. But I don't know if I'll post it. It is a lot. It is on my YouTube channel though. Like it's still on that stream. Wait, I need to make a different Galarian Slowpoke, my buddy, so I can evolve it. I would make my shiny, but I'm like, do I want to evolve it or not? Alright, 91. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you need to like do a different type of shiny hunt, like a mass outbreak, so you can enjoy your shinies that you've been hunting all this time. Like, bring them out on the overworld and knock out some like overworld shiny or overworld Pokemon. That's what I like to do with like my Greninja and Skeledirge and such. But yeah, welcome to the stream if you're new here. Great to have you here. We're just kind of chilling. I have about, I think like an hour and a half left on Slowpoke Community Day. Let me find... Gosh. We're gonna try to multitask here. I mean, like, one of these could probably be good, to be honest. Like, that looks like it could probably be a good Slowking. I'm gonna get so distracted. Honestly, maybe that's the one. Let me look at that again. Wait, that wasn't it. Get rid of that. Oh wait, it's right here. You know what, I'm just gonna make this one it. Or we'll mark that one. I'm gonna look at a couple more. I lied. I mean, I have the transfer anyways. Alright, I think this is actually the 95th. Technically, this one could probably be good. I don't really know, though. I can't check my IVs with the way my stream is with my overlay, like Calc IV or whatever it's called. It's chill, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get another batch of eggs. Yeah, definitely. I thought you meant it gets wild in the sense that like we get back to hunting wild spawns, but yes, I agree with you, Xion. But regardless, you know, it's been chill. I've been enjoying myself so far today. Hopefully you have as well. How about this? I'm gonna evolve this one. You know what? To be honest though, I should keep this as a Slowpoke. Because I could technically use that as a Great League Galarian Slowpoke. I think. God, I feel like so overstimulated. That one's not that good. I think I got that from a trade, and at the time when I got it, it was like optimal. Can someone give me a level 3 egg boost? Is anyone down to give me a level 3 egg boost? I just really like to evolve one of these. Just for the quest. Alright, we're just gonna trust that this one is fine. Because I want to get a Galarian Slowking. At least I have the option for one with Surf. And I'm probably not going to be able to get much more. I'm probably going to be able to just barely evolve 2 of them. If I do get a second shiny, I'll evolve one of them. I'll switch out my buddy to evolve one of the shinies. Alright, thank you so much, bro. Let me get on there. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Trying to keep up with things. Let me evolve one of these Slowpoke. That are with glasses, because why not? Yes, indeed. I saved a bunch of these 2020 ones because I wanted to trade for a hundo. I want a hundo 2020 glasses Slowpoke for Great League. Like, that would be the dream. Something like that would be right up the alley. I'm gonna evolve this one into Slowking. Alright. You used the belly bolt with... That's awesome, yo. That's a cool emoji. Yeah. Alright, let's get this Slowking evolution. Like, a couple years late. Can't even see the number on it. Alright, I'll just bring butter and cucumber. Just make sure you bring butter, Ada. Okay. Thank you very much, Nate. Appreciate you hooking us up here. I'm gonna try to transfer some of my Pokemon. Let's check this field research and see if it's a shiny or not. We're getting a little bit of lag on Go, but maybe I can fix it. Nothing just yet. Alright. So we have done 95 egg hatches today. We've actually hatched a lot for Decidueye, or Rowlet, excuse me. Let me evolve one more. let's check this random spawn. Alright, just toss these cucumbers. Aw, thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Thanks, baby girl. Aw, she made me a little pizza. Oh, nice of her. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Nate. But yeah, I mean, I still, like, again, in regards to like Pokemon Go too, like I do enjoy playing it still. But I think I've enjoyed it more now that I've played it as a casual. Like I'm not getting bent out of shape for the events and such. And I'm not that invested in it. It does come off kind of negative at times though when you see Twitter. Thanks Yo Sir Fizzbun for hooking me and Ada up. Are you gonna try to get Rowlet eggs now too, Ada? Alright, 96, no luck. That's so funny, an egg hatched like right as we got out of that. Hey Wardrobes, Object Show, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Alright, 97, no luck. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, let me make sure I save as well. Is that what you were gonna do? I mean, I was just curious. You know, I'm not... You don't have to do anything. 98. Alright, let's check this Slowpoke in Pokemon Go. Will it be a shiny? No. Oh, you're trying to get a Toxel shiny? That's sick. You got a shiny Mimikyu recently? Congratulations. That's an awesome one. Shiny Pokemon to find. Okay, 99. Let's see. Wow, how nice of Pokemon Go to give us all these items. Just double checking. Alright, I think this is our 100th hatch. Yeah, you know, Score Bunny I want to do. Charmander I'm not going to do because I already have Charmander shiny in another game. I'm not really trying to risk being there for over 1,000 eggs for a Charmander. I mean, it would be cool to catch it in the ball. I mean, get it in a shiny. I think I caught mine in a level ball. That would be really cool. Get a shiny Charmander in that, but you know, like I said, probably not gonna go out of my way to do that. Alright, we're continuing on here. We're 100 eggs deep in our Rowlet hunt. I am currently trying my luck in Pokemon Go for Community Day, just chilling at Incense for the most part. I'm gonna do another snapshot. Actually, you can see my pizza. What'd you say? Oh, nice. Congratulations, babe. She got the regular one, she said. You're going for physical full odds. Gudra? Yo, that's sick. Good luck on that. Alright. I'm like checking these Slowpoke in game now too. What if I got a Slowpoke shiny in Scarlet and Violet? That'd be insane. Yeah, let's check one of my incense first. It's not a shiny. Let's throw a Great Ball here. Okay, there we go. Missed it. Try again. Wind up. Okay, I'm gonna give this a pin app, why not? Since you want to hang out so long. 102, no luck on Rowlet here. Let's see. Get rid of that. Alright, this is the Snapshot one. Is it shiny? It is not. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's 1 of 3. 2 more. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't mind. I guess, like I said, in hindsight, with my Froakie hatch, I'm okay with it took so long. But I don't want to really do it for multiple Pokemon. Like, for Froakie and Greninja, it's like, I love that Pokemon, so it's okay. But something like Charizard, that has been like, you know, I already have that shiny, and like I said, it's not as exciting at this point. I feel like it's like, I wish it didn't come back in this game. But hey, who knows, maybe you just get extremely lucky and you hatch it super fast. And then it's like, just overall good experience, overall, you know, overall. Yeah, you know, that's why I usually like just doing the same area, because I get used to what I need to be avoiding. But when you just kind of go randomly on the map, it becomes a little bit of a chore, because you're like, wait, is that, you know, like, what is this? What's this? What's this? There's something in the air. What's this? These Pokemon reappear. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. It's a Dondozo. What's this? The truth. The sky. And anywhere above. Above. And cry. It's the giraffe rig and Tauros for you. Wait, you gave away the Froakie? I didn't realize. Wait, you probably told me. So you gave it away because you wanted to hatch one? Is that why? You wanted to do the OT on it? I remember we were talking about it briefly. I mean, it makes sense if that was the case. Sorry, goodness gracious, chat. Like I said, I'm like so multitasked. My brain is like overloaded. I'm gonna try to be a little more effective or efficient. Like, it's not registering right away that I need to grab new eggs. It's like I'll hatch that last one and then something, like my goldfish brain is just like, ooh, I have a pizza sitting here waiting for me. Oh, I see, you hatched 3. Holy smokes, but why do you regret giving it away? Because you just wanted to have all 3? I think that's cool to give it away to someone. I hatched 2 myself and I gave 1 away. I thought it was the right thing to do. It was the humane thing to do. Yeah, these eggs hatch so fast with the level 3 egg boost. It's crazy. Okay, 107, no luck. Yeah, I mean, Masuda Method hatched Pokemon are extremely valuable, I feel like. Because generally they have like good abilities, nice IV spreads, competitively potential IV spreads, if people are consciously breeding for it. Okay. Yeah, no luck on the shiny on the regular Slowpoke yet. I'm happy at least I got the Galarian Slowpoke. I like that one a little bit more these days. I'm not a big fan of its evolutions, but I do like the Galarian Slowpoke more than regular Slowpoke. It's just kind of cool. 109. That's cool that they named it after you. Yeah, living dex is the only reason why you'd want it. You know, if you were trying to have like a living dex collection in home. But that's so ambitious. I feel like if you were gonna do it, like at that point, like breeding another Froakie would almost not matter in the grand scheme of the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't really truly matter. Because you'd be spending so much time getting every shiny that it would be like such a small amount of time in the grand scheme of your entire living dex hunt. I did get 2, yeah, but I gave 1 away to my mod, Mr. Joe's Gaming, because he missed the event entirely. It took 1,500 for my first, and then in that batch, I hatched 2. So while I had really bad probability throughout the entire hunt, that last one was insanely good odds. And like, I'm in the same boat. Like, I could have kept it for a living dex, but I wasn't planning on doing a full living dex anyways. Sorry, this is actually 111. I just wanted, my idea of a living dex is at least acquire one of the species. And ideally, like, the base form, and then level it up. Like, if I catch a evolution in the wild, I still feel like I need to go for the base form. But if I hatch something and I evolve it, I still consider that, like, the entire, like, a part of my collection. Like, the whole, that acquired, excuse me, I can't speak at all today. It counts for all 3, excuse me, if it was Decidueye shiny in this case. But these are my rules. What I want, you know what I mean? Everyone has different stipulations. Like, I look at it as like a cross-platform type of thing too. Like, obviously, like, I don't mind like getting dupes of shinies. Like, I have so many already that I have in other games I've caught in this game. But with that being said, you know, I'd probably hunt a little bit differently if home integration was a thing. I'd probably avoid stuff I already had entirely. Like, I don't necessarily care about catching it in this region. Yeah, I respect people doing it 100%. Like, the respect is absolutely there. It's just, like I said, everyone has their like line in the sand or set of stipulations on what they're doing for their collection. I mean, it's kind of even goes back to the point I was making earlier, how, you know, I'm a battler, but when I do these streams and such, I'm just playing as a collector for the most part. Like, I'm playing how a lot of people are collectors, right? Like, if you play Pokemon, you're a collector. But I enjoy battling a lot, you know? So there's so much that you can do within even just one aspect of the game, which is like really fascinating, you know? The fact that you can have such diversity amongst how people play the game is what makes Pokemon like so appealing. Okay, let's get another batch here. It's cool. I like Pokemon for that reason too. After doing 1 point, yeah. You know, I had to finish hatching the rest of my Fuecoco eggs to even do the stream, which is what I did yesterday at 1 point. I spent a good amount of time finishing off those eggs. No extra shinies waiting for me. But yeah, that's the one problem, is you can't transfer eggs. They're pretty much stuck with you. I'm pretty sure you could put them in Pokemon Home, maybe, but actually, I don't know if that's a possibility. I don't remember if you were able to put eggs or not into Home. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if you can. You're doing the rubber band trick with the analog sticks. I've vaguely seen people do it. I haven't done it myself, though. Alright. So we have about like an hour and 13 minutes in Slowpoke Community Day. And I'm still just hatching eggs away here. Alright, that's our 1/17th egg hatch. Let's try our best. Will I find a shiny? No luck, unfortunately. Okay, 1 to 18. Let's check it out. Let me throw the ball. Will it be a shiny? No luck just yet. 119. Right. Wait, is this 119? I think this is actually 119. That was one ahead. I'll spin around for this one. Alright, no luck. I'm gonna pull a group of eggs out from the back. Yeah, this is actually 120 now. Yeah, for this next batch, we're gonna get some... We're gonna pull the ones that are expiring later down the line. Let's go. Okay, let's get these out of our inventory. Let's see. Wow, I almost had the perfect amount of eggs ready. I had one slot open when I made these earlier. Wow, that's crazy. I want to check these tandem outs because I do have the... I think I have the normal thing going. I just realized I could be shiny hunting tandem outs while I do this. Not that would be like the most efficient. I'll just keep an eye out. I could go by the Pokemon League where they spawn more frequently. That would be insane if we found a Tandemouth. Alright, we have eggs hatching. Yeah, they hatch so fast with a level 3 egg base. It's crazy. Okay. Some regular old Rowlet here. Thanks for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate y'all hanging out. We out here just chilling. Big chillin'. We've only gotten one shiny Slowpoke so far, the Galarian one. We didn't expect to get much, but yeah. I guess I should evolve one more Pokemon here, so I can actually move on in the quest line. Let's see. Do I have any other ones that are labeled like Great League? Let's do Great League. Slowpoke. Or Slowbro, excuse me. It is cool. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about the Shion Max, but it would actually be a good idea to get 2 of the Rowlet, because you can technically send one to Legends Arceus whenever there's home integration, and then you can evolve it into the shiny in that game, and get the Hisuian Decidueye as well. Alright, let's check this field research encounter. Will I be lucky enough to get a shiny? What do you think? No. Yeah, because it's just Rowlet. Like for Typhlosion and Samurai, I had a shiny from Go for Cyndaquil and is it Oshawott? Yeah. So I sent them into home, and then whenever home integration happened for Arceus, I just sent them in there, and then I just evolved them. So I actually have shiny Typhlosion and Samurai for that reason. And when you see them in home, they actually still have the Go icon on them. So they're Hisuian Pokemon that are shiny that are... It says that they're from Go, but they're not. You know, it's just that the original base form was caught in Go. It's kind of cool stuff like that too that I like. Those little interactions, like getting a mime. I mean, I'm trying to think what it was at the time. I think it was like a shiny. I think I caught a shiny mime Junior in Pokemon Diamond, and I was thinking about sending it into Pokemon Sword and Shield, evolving it. Because it technically could evolve into Shiny Mr. Rime. Alright. Will I get lucky? Thank you for the shiny luck, Librarian vibes. 126. Come on. Wait. Somehow I appeared back in the desert. I think I just wandered enough that I'm like actually in the desert now. I'm like half paying attention. That's crazy. Okay, 127. Still no luck. Oh, it's okay. I mean, the thing is, honestly, if you trusted me, like, I could do it for you if that was the case. Like, down the line. Like, I have the game. And you could just trade it to me and I'll evolve it for you and then give it back or whatever. But there might be a way, I don't know, like, I don't know if there'd be a way to actually evolve it into those forms in Scarlet Violet. I do have some Modelo downstairs. I was thinking about grabbing a Modelo, I'm not gonna lie. I could really confuse some viewers. Because, you know, like, I've been on the internet long enough to, like, you know, I was saying this in a stream before, like, it's just interesting when you make content and people, like, try to comment on your appearance or whatever. You know, like, someone thought I was, like, 16 years old earlier, and it's like, my whole, like, explanation, like, you know, I'm just a little image on your device. It doesn't even matter. Like, believe whatever you want, you know what I mean? But, like, if I was sitting here just drinking beers, like, that would definitely confuse some of those people. They're like, this guy's, like, 16 underage drinking on his stream. He's never even worked a job before. Even when I would stream mobily, I'd get that sometimes, like, people thought I was way younger than I was. It's interesting, yeah. When you have a young face, like, I'd take Uber some places and they'd be like, where do you go to college? And I'd sometimes just lie to people and make up stories. But it's, like, way more fun for me to just BS them at that point. It's interesting what people, like, feel when they feel like someone's younger, what they, like, try to tell you. You know, like, they're, like, giving you some life advice on something. I'm 34. Yeah, that's a good guess. I'm 34, but I just have, like, I guess good genes. I don't know. One of my favorite fruits growing up was grapes, so maybe that, like, somehow created, like, a hyperbolic state where it kept my DNA primed and ready for old age. It's kind of funny though, because I actually have gray hairs. Like, I legitimately have some gray hairs. Like, full-blown white gray hairs. I'm not gonna, like, pull them up on stream and try to, like, show them and go over them with you. but like you wouldn't even imagine, right? Like I've gotten some pretty funny comments in the past. I kind of just find them hilarious, you know, because my whole mentality of like I don't go on the internet and comment on people's appearances ever, even if I'm thinking like this person looks like blah 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 or whatever. Like, I just, you know, I have etiquette, you know. I'm not like I actually have like social etiquette for the internet. But like when people comment on people's appearances and such, I generally just stop thinking what they're saying to me, and I just instantly am thinking this person's very insecure. Because generally when someone's trying to like upset someone, and they're like, the means that they use to try to upset other people is usually the thing that they're like most afraid of, or their biggest insecurity, you know? So it's like, if someone can be like, you know, if someone feels good being like, oh, you're just a 16-year-old or whatever, like, whatever, like, I don't even care. Like, it doesn't even affect me. And if you're happy with like that, like, hell yeah, we both win. But like, my whole point is, like, I've gotten some very visceral comments just purely based on my voice or like my face, and I'm like, bro, like, I could care less what you think about my looks when the clip is a 7-second of me catching a shiny Pokemon And it like makes people so angry watching someone be happy doing something that they like lose their shit and they have to go to the comments and try to like, you know, like, in their mind they think they're like hurting you, but like all I see is like, if I wanted to like engage in this would be a waste of my time. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of like doing anything here? Like, I usually just delete those comments, but sometimes they're actually hilarious how upsetting, like how upset people get. It's like, bro, just hit do not recommend, block me, scroll past it. It's like literally 7 seconds, and like people, like one time this guy came and commented on one of my shorts, and he was like talking about how like, one day you're gonna wake up and realize there's more to life than this. This is what you find joy in. I'm like, bro, you watched 7 seconds of my entire life, and you're trying to say like you think you know anything about me? Like, I'm choosing to share this with the internet. You know what I mean? I'm creating this like, I wouldn't say like I'm like a brand on this channel, but I'm only showing you like a certain aspect of my life, like my hobby of Pokemon and my shiny collection. You know what I mean? It's like, for whatever reason, my short reached you on YouTube, and it's like, you don't have to take it so personal, dude. It's like, whatever. Like, if you don't like it, if you think it's stupid, like, that's great. But when people actually like take their time to try to like justify and be like, you're wasting your time, you know, one day you'll wake up and it'll hit you. And I'm like, bro, I've gone through many eye-opening, like, I've hit rock bottom a couple times already in my life, I feel like. Like, it's just so funny, you know, like, I don't know. I find immense joy reading these comments. Because it makes me just think like, well, at least I'm not that miserable. When I read them, I'm like, okay, well, this guy's not doing good. It makes me feel a little more like grateful, like, for who I am. Yeah, it could be like anyone. It could be like, the thing about it is the way the internet operates. It could be like a 10-year-old kid. It could be a 60-year-old man. You will never know. But like, yeah. It's just funny, like, I guess, when you like kind of start to realize like normal people don't do that. Like when you're my age, you just know that people are like mentally unhinged. And it's like, I'm not gonna take it personally, yo. Like, you don't affect me at all. Like, you know what I mean? Just some random interaction that, like, I could just block and move on. Like, even in real life, you know, it's important to kind of have somewhat of a thick skin, right? But even then, it's like, it's more about, like, how you deal with that type of criticism, I think. If you don't, if you get good at just, like, deflecting that stuff, and you're just, like, if you can just be happy being yourself, yo, you're not gonna give a shit what a random person's opinion is at all. Like, it's just the facts of the matter. It's impossible to care what some person who will never, like, are they paying your rent? Are they paying your bills? You know what I mean? Like, no, they don't matter. It's like, there's very few people that you should like truly care what their opinion is in your life. And like, I would even say to a degree, even your own family at times necessarily isn't like the best source of your, you know, that's just a sad reality, is that like not every family is, you know, gonna work out the way that it does in the movies. But yeah, it's like, you just have to like, I think the internet and streaming has actually made me way more thick-skinned than I already was. Like, there's definitely been times when I've like definitely been reactionary to a viewer, but I've learned a lot like over that time. Like, I've definitely embarrassed the crap out of myself on Twitch in the past, doing like stuff, you know, getting a little like in the moment or whatever. But I've always been able to bounce back from it, and if anything, it's like made me learn a lot about myself. It's been almost in a way like some weird like therapy session. Where it's like, I want to be a better human being. I just want to be better. I want to provide more to the people close to me, you know, and just be better than my yesterday self. Try to keep up with all my hobbies that I find enjoyable and not lose sight of also my ambitions and my goals that are working in the background. It's like just some of the main key elements of like how my life functions these days, getting older. Because it's definitely like harder to find motivation on your own when you're like the main driving force. But like it's also one of the things that's like super fun, exciting about being a creative pursuit. I think a lot of times like the journey is a lot more exciting than the destination. Like even like these hunts, like yeah, the shinies are what we're hunting for, and I love to get the shiny. That's the whole point. But I think the reason why I've been doing a lot of these streams recently is I just thoroughly have been enjoying hanging out. I mean, a lot of us are just chilling, lurking, maybe hunting ourselves. But for the most part, it's like, you know, aside just even Pokemon stuff, I don't mind just chatting about life and other aspects of what it means to exist. Yeah, like I see like a lot of people are, it makes sense. I mean, it's a popular Pokemon. I'm not like the biggest Decidueye fan, but it's hard to deny it's not a cool Pokemon. For me, this would be my very first Rowlet ever, because I didn't really play Sun and Moon. So I'm excited to potentially get my first shiny Rowlet that I've ever owned. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream today. I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to say, if anyone is around, like Surface Bone or Ada, if you're down to maybe give me another level 3 egg boost. I think I'm about due for one. But it's totally chill if you're not here, because I'll just make a sandwich here in a second. Primarina is pretty sick. That would be a cool one to shiny hunt at some point. 2 minutes left. Okay, see, you're doing the same thing pretty much. Are you still here, Surface Fizzbone? It's totally chill if he's not, but... Let me get these eggs on their way. I think I have one more photo bomb, so we're gonna kind of go with this. Yeah, that makes sense. You're still hatching your Toxel. Alright. I'm so excited whenever the transfer in. I should probably eat this pizza. It's been sitting here for like 20 minutes.
Individuals playing Pokemon Go in dangerous or restricted areas.
Yo.
In the summer of 20.
Oh my gosh, yo, librarian vibes. Thank you so much for gifting.
You could have killed me multiple times.
Oh my gosh, you just gifted 5 subs to the stream.
Killed me.
Yo, thank you so much, librarian vibes. That's really generous for you.
Playing Pokemon Go in dangerous or restricted areas became something.
Yo, I really appreciate those gift subs. Much love, yo.
I don't know, Kitty could have killed me multiple times.
Yo, those are all people that definitely deserve a sub also. Every person I've seen so far deserved a sub.
Individuals playing Pokemon Go.
Yo, wow, literally every single person.
Something of an epidemic in the summer.
That was a very nice batch of 5. I'm really happy that those were the people that got picked. I really appreciate that, librarian vibes. Your support is immense. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. I definitely need the luck. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. I hope you have a good night. Alright, let's get this going. I really do hope we get lucky today. Let's see. Definitely really appreciate you, librarian vibes. Alright, let me know, Ada, if you're down to give me a boost. No problem, have a good night. Okay, thank you so much, Ada. I'm getting ready. Yo, that's super hype. I'm glad that you were able to get a sub out of that Xiao Max. Yeah, but for the most part, I've enjoyed building up my content on Daily Sassifrass, my channel, and just hanging out, like sharing my interest of Pokemon. That's really why I stream this content. Is I just like hanging out. It makes like these type of hunts really enjoyable. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, you're always like on it. You're always like helping out and supporting. It ends on June 11th. Why is this not working? Is this the right code? Am I typing this in right? Let me click on this Slowpoke. I must be typing in something wrong. 5D5WSD. Huh. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Let me try that. It's all good. Appreciate you. Yeah, it makes sense. It's easy to make a mistake like that. Okay. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's probably just DLC for this game. I've been having a lot of fun too. I mean, generally, like when they release main series games, they last for like 2 or 3 years. Excuse me. Like, I'm really into the competitive scene. And I find that I've been kind of very chill, even though I'm like competing in the regional next week or whatever. I've been pretty chill about my collection competitively thus far, but I would say that the investment's worthwhile because it'll be like a few years of playing the game, like on ladder, where I could like, you know, use a lot of these Pokemon. Like these meta games are going to be relevant for probably a year or two at least. You had some Swiss roll dessert. That sounds yum. Whoa, this bear tick is coming after me. I mean, I saw rumors that there might even be a third DLC for Scarlet Violet. I'm not entirely sure how much truth lies there, but I mean, what do you think? Could be a possibility, right? Yeah, this area is brutal. Gotta. Alright, I gotta evolve another Slowpoke. Let me go down. So right now, I'm still just hatching. She's giving me the level 3 egg boost because it will make hatching eggs faster. And this way, like, I don't have to waste Herba Mystica. Yo, that sandwich looks scuffed. I'm just gonna evolve both of these, I don't know. Just to get surf on them. That is a very interesting looking sandwich. Alright, we're 145 hatches. We're still under odds, so I mean, technically, this isn't like the worst luck we've ever had. Thank you, Ad, I really appreciate that. Appreciate you as normal. Okay. Definitely appreciate the Dadacalis. Adacalis. You are the Adacalis. Okay, so 146. Let's try to get these Rowlet eggs hatched. We've hatched a decent amount. I mean, we've only been like 2 hours and we're almost to 150. Okay, no luck there. To be honest, I might grab a beer at some point if I keep going. I was thinking about when Community Day ends, if I'm still streaming, I might bring up Pokemon Sapphire and do some contests with my shiny Marshtomp. Try to earn more ribbons on it while I'm hatching more eggs or whatever, but I don't know yet. I promised my girlfriend I'd help clean up some stuff today. Like, stuff that we need to get done around the house. I don't want to just be like live all day. But, you know, we'll see. I really hope so too, Shion Max. Alright, not a shiny Slowpoke, unfortunately. Let's get rid of that. I'm happy I've gotten at least one shiny. Is Coral Island the name of the farm simulator game that you got? Right. Will it be a shiny? No luck just yet. $149. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did all of my snapshots. That's cool. I'm glad that you have a game that you can enjoy together like that. Have any of you ever played Overcooked? That's a game that Danielle likes playing, and I don't know, like, I have it too, and I've been thinking about, like, I don't know, maybe it'd be a fun game to play as multiplayer on stream sometime, but I don't really know. I don't really know if anyone even knows the game I'm talking about. Alright, well, let's be a shiny. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I don't really know a lot of people that played either. Sorry, that was 150. Let me get a new batch of eggs here. I'm just gonna transfer these. It's gonna be fun. You know, the thing is, you could just soft reset eggs in this game. Like, I know some people do that. That way they don't have to sit there and transfer a bunch of Rowlet away all the time. But yeah, we're just gonna... I don't know. You play Overcooked 2, not the original. Honestly, we could... I thought it'd be kind of cool to maybe play on stream sometime if people were into it. Or even if, like, we were both just playing it. And then, who knows? Maybe there'd be people that are just watching the stream that are like, I love Overcooked. It's my favorite game I've ever heard or seen. Yo, Metal Level Bro, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Really appreciate that, homie. Yeah, Librarian Vibes, the GOAT. Hooking people up. Oh yeah, sorry, Ada, that's rough. I don't want to like open up an old wound. I feel that. It's 10% off in the store right now for Overcooked. Alright, 151. Or are you talking about a different game? Oh, or you're talking about Coral Island. Oh yeah, you should check it out. I've been trying to get Librarian Vibes to download Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't played my account in months. But I've been wanting her to play. Because you can play for free for a long time. There's a Steam sale in general right now, or is it just for Coral Island? You know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do, like, streams that were not just Pokemon, but like community streams. Maybe we play games on Steam together or something. Like at some point, I think I'd even like do some GBL streams in Pokemon Go again down the line. I've just not really had time to focus much. Like if I play, I kind of want to push for Legend. Oh my gosh, I just found a shiny Choodle. Holy smokes. That's a full odds. Oh my gosh. I never realized how like different the shiny looks. Well, let me catch this real quick. Yo, this is sick. But you could play on your laptop. Oh wait, yeah, that's what you were saying there. Oh my gosh, the egg is... Funny if I got the shiny Rowlet here. Yeah, I know. I know you've told me. Yo, that's sick. Random shiny Choodle. I actually do not have a shiny of this Pokemon. In every... Like, even in Sword and Shield, I don't have this. That's sick, yo. This is... I'll take it, I mean... This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to stay in the desert, because stuff like this can happen. Alright. I'm really hoping I get a shiny Slowpoke before the end of Community Day. I only got the Galarian one so far. Alright, I think we catch this in a... I guess Dusk Ball makes the most sense. Color-wise, at least. Sick. Caught it right away. Dang, that's brutal. Hopefully that's not me. I really hope I'm not sitting here for thousands of eggs again. Yo, I'm so hyped I got this. Does it have a mark? No mark. I throw that in my shiny box. Really cool find. Yeah, let's just keep on hatching. Oh my gosh. All of your shiny Slowpoke came after the first hour today. Thank you, Xion Max. You know, the thing is, obviously because I'm at home, I'm just saying the incense, my shiny odds are going to decrease a lot. So I kind of knew going into today that it might not be the best odds for us. But that was kind of the give and take. I'm happy to get the one so far, like legitimately. I'm pretty happy about the Galarian Slowpoke I've gotten today. But yeah, I would absolutely love to get a regular Slowpoke because I've never obtained one in Go. Wasn't really hunting the Hundo. I technically already have a Hundo Slowpoke. It's not the one I'm using as my Slowbro Mega either. I was keeping it as a Slowpoke because I might eventually use it in Great League. But who knows? I did actually do the 5... I was hoping to get one that way, metal level, but I didn't get any luck today. I did all 5 of mine. So at this point, it's really just coming down to these last 39 minutes. Whatever pops in my incense, and whatever decides to spawn here. But yeah, it's whatever, I mean... I'm okay with, even if we didn't get any extra shiny. I'm actually just glad that I got at least the Galarian one, because that's my favorite of the Slowpoke shinies. But you know, it would have been nice to be able to get 4 at least, 2 of each. But you know, the thing is, they'll have a recap event down the line. You know, you never really know. You never truly know what will happen. I'm just okay with it at this point. I do need Stardust though, that's for sure, so it's nice to kind of just gain a little bit of like passive resources in the game. Plus, I absolutely have enough XL now if I ever want to max a Slowbro or a Slowpoke for Great League. Did I already have enough before today? Your internet blinked out? Yo, that's scary. Alright, let's check this Slowpoke. Is it a shiny? It is not. Okay. Let us see. Thanks again for tuning into the stream. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. If you were doing community day this weekend, hopefully you had a good haul. If you're out there hatching your Rowlets, hopefully you're getting good luck on your RNG and your probability. Okay, we have 2 more eggs here. Let's see what type of luck we get. Alright, let's check. Okay, it's just a Slowbro encounter. I don't know if this had a chance to be a shiny. I'm sure it does. I can never really remember on the game. I think they can be. It would make sense. Why would they sell this for $1 if it couldn't be a shiny? Okay. I would have been okay with that if I got shiny Slowbro that way. Just transferring it, I don't really need it. Is this a shiny? Nope. Alright, we're just kind of cruising around. Trying our luck. Let's see. I don't know why I got off the bike there randomly. How are the odds in Pokemon Go? So, I think it's 1 in 4,000 something for full odds. I think it's the same as the main series, but there's some that have boosted odds in the wild, like some Pokemon that are rare, like they have a higher odds of being shiny. Typically raids are like 1 in 20. I mean, these are like community. Like these are community assessed statistics. They're not actually like provided by the game. So I think most people think it's like 1 in 20 for raids if there's like a raid event for a shiny. Community day I think is like generally like similar idea, like 1 in 20. Like during this type of event where it's like a 3-hour period for Slowpoke, they give it a new move it can learn. You could evolve your Slowpokes during that window to earn the move or whatever. It's higher shiny odds. And it's one of the memes of the community too, I suppose. Like I was kind of talking about this loosely on my last stream. I don't think I was like really explaining it or saying anything correct. Like how I was actually thinking about it, but I was just talking about how like shiny hunting is a very unique game feature that's unique to Pokemon. But now like the same concept of like farming for the low percentage of a drop of something, which is essentially what shiny is. Like there is nothing that, it's not like an item that you get an item drop and it's like usable. Shinies are worthless, you know, they're just what they are, but people hunt them because there's a lot of attributed value because of how rare they can be. But in Pokemon Go, like I was making the argument that like more than likely you're probably in a situation where you've transferred away. Actually, I think I added 5 on accident. Like you've probably caught so many of the same shiny from a community day that you would transfer some away. I don't think I've ever really transferred a shiny away main series that was legitimate. Well, I've definitely transferred shinies, but it was mainly because I knew they were hacked or genned. But yeah, the idea I'm getting across is just that some people would arguably say like Go is kind of like the model of like mixture of like microtransaction plus gaming, where a big part of the game is like influenced by money because there's like a premium resource that you can kind of drop money on that is like unlimited, you know, maybe in the form of like raid passes, for example. Like you can spend a X amount of money on a raid pass and it's like there's no boundaries like necessarily stopping you like how much you could spend or do. But like I don't know, it's just like confusing. Like, I'm not trying to like judge people for doing it because like I did it pretty intense myself for a while. And even people that still do it, like I don't even think there's really a problem about it necessarily. It's like my biggest gripe about gaming and microtransactions nowadays is more just getting what you pay for. That's the main thing. Like I feel like paying for a chance at something is more like gambling, and it'd make more sense if you were just paying money for the thing. Like I spent $5 on the Jirachi questline. I'm okay with that because I'm getting a shiny Jirachi guaranteed at the end of that questline. And yeah, it may seem it could seem predatory or scummy that they're paying for like a rare mythical shiny. But it's like, for how rare, like these Pokemon are already like distributed in an unfair way. So it's like, I don't mind spending $5 to get a guaranteed legitimate shiny mythical Pokemon. And yeah, it's like just the system they've set up, I guess. Yo, I'm gonna save actually, speaking of which. You're gonna do eggs for Zora? Are you doing the Hisuian one though, or are you doing regular? Like these days I'm way more casual about Go, so I just kind of look at it as like, I'm building up a collection across all Pokemon games. That's kind of like how I like to think of it. Like I'm not gonna quit Go because, I don't know, it like benefits my main series games to play the game still. Like I might not drop a lot of money into the game, but like Shiny Jirachi, like if I send it to home, like why not? I totally understand that. I'll take a break, yo. To be honest, I thought you were already like taking a break. I thought you were playing the simulator game. Alright, let me get another batch of eggs here. We still have a decent amount left, so I'm really hoping we find the shiny. Because I have a normal boost with this egg boost, I'm gonna be tempted to like check some of these. Oh, that's totally chill, that's cool. Good luck on getting it. I mean, if you're just hanging out watching me do this, like, why not just do the same thing? It makes sense that we would both... Like, if you were in the mood for hunting a shiny, you just want to be doing it with like-minded people. Like, that's what we're doing here. It's just shiny hunting, you know what I mean? Like, we might as well just chat each other up and keep each other entertained while we're doing our personal goals. That makes sense, Ada. Didn't mean to run into this. We did find a random Choodle in my Pokemon Violet, which is cool. I don't have that yet, so that's I'm gonna try to make like a checklist here soon. Maybe for my Monday stream, I'll try to have like a checklist of what I need, what I've caught so far. I'll review it real quick. Like I'll at least like give you a rough estimate of how many shinies I've caught in this game. Definitely like 4 or 5 boxes full so far at least. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you get another one, that'd be insane. I was considering on doing that as my next Masuda hunt, but mainly because Rowlet came out, I decided to prioritize Rowlet. Yeah, exactly. Ad is like very proactive about helping out people who are here, who are looking for egg boosts or sandwich boosts in general. That's always clutch. I always appreciate that support. It's about the few, you know what I mean? Like, that's what builds the community, like the core community. It's just people helping each other out. And I do feel fortunate, because Ad has hooked me up with a lot of stuff I needed in this game. 167. Let's go. Okay, no luck. 'Tis quite the pain. Yeah, typically I usually just stay to the same area, but today I'm going all over the place. Still no shiny. Yeah, it's definitely kind of big. If Suicunes is called Walking Wake, what would the other dogs be called? Like, what would their potential names be? Okay, I have one more here. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't think I had enough XL candy until today. Alright, 170. Okay, no luck. Okay, we have like 27 minutes left in Community Day. Just kind of casually checking what's happening here. To be honest, I wouldn't even be against doing some Go Battle League occasionally on the stream, just to like, for entertainment reasons. Like, I feel like I want to like, do content for Go Battle League, but I don't want to like, take it like, try hard. Like, I never did. I was always like, memeing in it. But I feel like I'd want to start off like, auto wreck or something so crazy spicy that it shouldn't work, and see how much I can like, push before I like, lose my mind. You know? Before I go crazy and start freaking out about the game again. Okay, let's check this Slowpoke. I really hope it's a shiny. It is not a shiny. Roaring Flame. I guess that could be. It wouldn't be so. Maybe it'd be like Roaring Ember or like Roaring. Like. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, come on, Rowlet. My Rolex. You're a fan of Raikou? Was that your favorite dog? I think it's interesting that they've been called, like they're adapted to be called the dogs, but they definitely look more like felines. I mean, obviously they're kind of just like a mixture. Of course we have to get this bird. Taking out my prime real estate for a shiny. I think I'm a Suicune fan myself. I like Raikou, I guess. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't really care for Entei, that's for sure. That's guaranteed. Like, I mean, like, in comparison to other legendaries, they're still higher up. I cherish them way more. I don't know if it's like a nostalgic value, but I've never really cared for some of them. I'm trying to think what my favorite legendary ever was. Like, Mewtwo's cool, but probably like Genesect, but technically that's like that's a mythical Pokemon. It's not even legendary. Maybe like Dialga or Palkia. You love Raikou in Pokemon Go, Suicune in console games. Interesting that those are the different, like that's what, like, I almost want to know why, what makes the difference in the different games. Like, how are they different? Alright, this is 173. You mean just like competitively viable? I see what you're saying. That makes sense. It's like your top DPS for electric. Goodness gracious. Will I see the shiny? Will I see the shiny? Still no luck, unfortunately. Okay. What was I looking at earlier? Never mind. There's something that caught my eye, but I think I was just seeing things. I just want to get an idea how many eggs I have left. Holy smokes, we've hatched a lot so far. Okay. Yeah, we're actually getting there. We've gone through a lot of these eggs. Thank you, Light Brain Vibes. I needed luck. Oh, I was looking at that Tatsugiri, but I already despawned it. I didn't recall in the moment what I was looking for, but I remember I was like, when I see orange Tatsugiri, I want to check them. I think that's what one of the shinies looks like. I can't remember. But I think it looks like there's like two shinies or one shiny that looks like one of the regular ones. Then, like, if you look at them up close, they look different, but if you're just kind of like looking at the corner of your eye, you could mistake them. If I'm not, I think that's how it works. 176. Still no shiny regular Slowpoke. Okay. Maybe I'll send my shiny Mew from Go to home today. I've been meaning to do that on stream. Just imagine today's the day. 177. Come on. Still no luck here? Come on. Please. S'il vous plaît. 178. No shiny Slowpoke still. No shiny Rowlet. Rowlet. Where do you be, Valet? Okay. I think... Is this the last egg of this batch? Let me just double check. We either have one more or this is the final. Yeah, we have one more. Oh, that's a... That was very interesting. I thought it ran into me, but... My egg was hatching. Come on. Goodness gracious, no luck yet. Definitely making some progress though. I saw there was some people that were doing streams when this raid came out. They're like, not ending the stream until I hatch the shiny. I bet you those streams ended at some point. Before they got the shiny. Oh, you know what? Maybe they got lucky. I'm sure there are people that get lucky and get it. But it could take like 12 plus hours sometimes. That's really cool. So you're gonna do them. You're just gonna kind of mix batch Masuda Method. I was thinking about maybe doing a stream where I did that. Like maybe took the other starters I needed still and just kind of like bred them at the same time and just whatever happened happened. Whoops, didn't mean to do this. Let me see how much time I have left on this. 3 minutes. That's fine. You know, to be honest, I don't even remember what Vigoroth's shiny looks like. I think it's like dirtier looking, like it's like kind of like yellowish. It's pretty similar. Yeah, you can run it as a mixed attacker, special attacker, physical attacker. See, I was thinking about breeding mine with 0 attack, but I decided not to. Because I was thinking, like, I probably will never even use this competitively. I don't know, though. And if I did, I'd probably just run it as like a mixed attacker. So it wouldn't really matter if I had low attack IV. But you could run it purely as special attacker. It definitely makes sense. Its stats not that much different. Like, that's what's cool about some of these starter Pokemon. They have, like, very unique ways you can approach them offensively. Okay. Like, one of the main reasons why the raid Decidueye is a brave nature is because Decidueye just has bad natural speed already. And since it can use special and offensive attacks, well, it might, like, the nature takes away from its speed and boosts its physical attack. So essentially you can, like, you're not running an attack hindering nature. And I mean that in, like, special attack and physical attack. I hope you don't get unlucky, don't go above 1,000. 185, no luck here, ladies and gentlemen, for our Rowlet. We have about 17 minutes left in Slowpoke Community. We've only gotten one shiny from the event, which I'm okay with. We knew the odds were going to be low multitasking at home like this. And that is quite okay. This is the hype song, though. Alright. If you're down, Ada, to give me another egg boost in like a minute or so, that'd be awesome. It's totally chill, though, if you are busy. I can just make a great peanut butter sandwich as well. It is, for sure. It's like hard style. Word, I appreciate that. Okay, we got our batch hatch here, and then I'm down to do the union room after our 5th one hatches. Okay, 186. This is a shiny, no shiny Slowpoke. You're just I call my cat Boo Boo. It's not a real name. It's just like her nickname that we call her all the time. And I'll just sing to her like her name. This is when I'm like battling and I'm like hanging out. I'll just be like, Boo Boo, where'd you go? Boo Boo, where did you go? You know, just like gibberish. She loves it. She doesn't know what I'm saying, but as long as I say it like happy and like in a song-like way, she just enjoys it. All right, let's get this hatch. I want to hear people make like rave remixes for these type of songs. Like this would be a sick rave remix. Alright, let's see. I mean, this would be a 6-song 2 remix. I'm sure people already have, to be honest. I just haven't looked. Like, it's usually a very common thing that happens coincided, like these like type of releases. You know, like the artists are drawing fan art of the Pokemon, the musicians are making covers of the songs. We would live in a wild time, to be honest, that like, that's what happens. Like, nothing is like safe. It's like, anything that goes public is just like, at the scrutiny of like so many people. People just remake movies now. Like, if there's a scene in a movie that didn't go over well, like, you'll go online like hours later and someone already like fixed it. It's crazy. You know, it's like, I remember when I was watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. When it came out on Disney Plus or whatever. By the way, I was highly disappointed by that show. But I remember when Hayden Christensen was in it, there was like this scene where, you know, they're showing like Anakin and like Obi-Wan, like a flashback. And like obviously like they're older now. And you can kind of tell. But then someone online like re-uploaded it and they like de-aged Hayden way better. And it like legitimately looked like he was from the prequels. I was like, holy shit, this is some random person on the internet just, you know, watched the episode and was like, I can do this better. And they did it in like hours. I was blown away. I was like, this is insane. Oh shit, okay. Sorry, my bad, Ada. Let me get on as well. I got a little caught up talking about that. But yeah, isn't it like interesting that like, there's a guy who I used to work with at my old job who I had this whole conversation about. Like, he's older, like, you know, I'm 34. I grew up with VHS, the beginning of the internet. You know what I mean? Like, very interesting time to be alive. But this guy is a little bit older than me. When rotary phones are a thing, like the phone that, you know, just keeps ringing, there's no answer machine. Like if you weren't in that room, you weren't home, technically, based on like the logic of like how phones worked. And if you watch stuff on TV, like you couldn't record stuff, or if you went to a movie, it's like the idea of how like things were more events. Like if everyone watched the same stuff on TV, and if you missed it, you missed it. You saw it like months down the line or whatever. So I was like just talking to this guy about like Star Wars in general, because he like saw the original films in theater, and like he was just telling me how mind-blowing it was at the time. And you know, we take so much for granted, I guess what I'm trying to get across with this is like, you know, there's so many different streaming services. Like we can live in our little echo chambers now, like on the internet, like find people that like have the same niche interests as us. But there was like a point in time where like people just had like maybe even more appreciation for things, or I don't know how to explain it. Like it's hard to say it's better now or worse, but like I was just talking about how like people were leaking footage or stuff from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Like this is months and months ago, obviously, before the show came out. And he's like, he didn't even understand what a leak was, you know, coming from his era of like how he like digests media and such. And it was like, I was trying to explain it to him, like, well, it's like when people release, you know, the endings of a game or a show on the internet ahead of time before other people can do it. And he's like, well, why would they do that? And I'm like, well, you know, it's for like clout on the internet, or people have this weird sense of ownership over things that they never actually created. And he's like, did you ever wonder if we have too much power? Oh, you messed it up. Uh-oh. You know what I mean? It's okay, Ada. And I thought that was actually kind of like a very profound thought, to be honest, because yeah, exactly, right? Meta level, like the idea is that like people were just grateful to experience something even with the flaws and such. You know, it was like they didn't have time to necessarily like be so critical about everything. But nowadays it's like we can be overly critical of things that we weren't even involved in, and like there's even people who are even in the camp of like they can like straight up change these things in like a online sphere, you know what I'm saying? So like I guess what I'm trying to get across is like it just kind of made me think differently about how I think about a lot of things in life, you know, like what's really important. Thank you, Ada, I really appreciate it. That's crazy. You know, it's like it makes you wonder, like, is it better to be in an era where everyone's almost like ungrateful for everything they get, or is it better to just be in a time where like there's almost like unison on what everyone consumed entertainment wise? Like even when I was growing up, you know, like kids watched the Power Rangers, you know? And I mean, like, I don't know, like I'm not saying that like you had to love the Power Rangers and necessarily care on that level, but I just feel like if you ask most kids who grew up in the 90s, like if they've ever watched Power Rangers, they'd probably like, they at least know what you're talking about. I don't know if that's the same nowadays. Like I feel like when I look at things that are out for kids, like of course I'm not like a child, but like I don't even understand. Like I feel like with YouTube and like all the different streaming services, it's like everyone's competing for your like time and your attention. But yeah, like back in the day you just had like the same cable package, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think it's better now, like, I mean, to a degree. Like, I think with every advancement in technology or society, there's like good and bad. Like right now, there's like the AI, you know, the rise of AI in everyday lives. I mean, AI has definitely been a part of people's lives for a while. But it's like the access of like, I think it's more like the visual art and like the, like 4D stuff I've been seeing, which is pretty wild. But like, it's, yo, what's up, Floppy Incorporated, welcome. AI is interesting in general. Like I personally just look at it as a tool. Like as an artist, I'm not in any way concerned that like AI is coming for me. I look at it as like, if I could take some of my characters I've designed and input the turnarounds and different like drawings I've done from different perspectives, kind of showing the character in 3D space, and then an AI can help me like build the groundwork of an animation that I could just, you know, add flourishes to or like tweak things, because that's realistically how you should be using these tools. And even the people who are using them this way, you know, they're just tweaking the product that they're getting out of these like AI generators and such. They're still putting like a human touch on it. Like, I mean, I see that as like a great tool for me as like an individual artist. But like where it becomes a gray area is where you see a lot of these people that are taking copyrighted images, you know, like Studio Ghibli, like a really well-known Japanese animation studio that has like a very iconic like style. There's like Twitter accounts that are making like Pokemon in Studio Ghibli style, and that studio itself has already like actively spoken how they are not for AI art on that level. But it's mainly just the process of how people acquire their data is what I think is the real problem, and I think that like should be emphasized personally. Doing well, Floppy, just chilling, trying my luck on Rowlet Shiny, and I have about like 7 more minutes left in Pokemon Go Community Day here. So yeah, like when I look at like AI, I think it's just like a great tool, and it's like, why would you not take advantage of? It's not that like AI is faster than us. It's just it's designed to just look through data and like find patterns and recognition and just, you know, optimize. So it's like, I don't know, maybe down the line it'll be more scary or like impressive. I think it's really impressive now, to be honest, but like I like as an artist, I get cringed out like the Twitter conversations behind this type of subject matter. Cause like I personally only care if you're gonna like make AI art, just like be ethical about the data. You know, don't put in images that you didn't draw or that aren't open sourced. Just use publicly available information. Or like I said, like as someone who knows how to draw, it's like I would just draw a bunch of my own stuff and like input it into the algorithm. And that's like insane, like how you can like optimize that. And like you could arguably say like, oh, it's like not as human or whatever, but like, yo, like the fact that like a tool can actually turn someone from they could never make a film to they can now make a film if they wanted to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think that's an overall net good. You're still hunting for some Herba Mystica. Yo, good luck on grinding. I feel that, yo. I need to stock up on Herba myself. Yeah, hopefully you get one more shiny too. You got both, so I'm happy that you got both Librarian vibes. We'll see if I get lucky here on the tail end. Let me make sure I check this, because this is another encounter. Getting a little caught up here in the AI discussion. But yeah, overall I'm just like super fascinated by AI. And I can see myself definitely using it as a tool that would assist me in my animations and my art process. I mean, even like when I was younger, I mean, like I wasn't like, you know, super conscientious of the animation industry when this was occurring, but even the movie Toy Story was like one of the very first 3D films that was like, I'm pretty sure it's like the very first like 3D released like feature film ever made. And that happened during like my childhood. It's kind of crazy, like the humans in the old Pixar shorts are a little, you know, because obviously we're going to be more critical when we look at humans and animation. Like if they're not convincing, we're going to judge it and be like, that's fake. But like it was always fascinating to me that like Toy Story is just a good film, like still to this day, like it just looks good. And that was like some of the first pioneering of the arts. I always like think AI reminds me of like 3D to a degree. Like upon like being older and like learning animation in college and learning more about the history of even like 3D animation, it seems like artists had like a similar feeling. Like obviously when new technology comes out, there's going to be jobs that are lost in the process. It's just the nature of how it happens. But I feel like 2D animation never went out of, you know what I mean? They've never gone out of, like it never died. Like 2D animation is still a very prevalent form of animation. And 3D didn't just like people thought you would just like press a button and it would like create animations. I think AI is exactly the same. because it's like how you curate the information you put into the AI, and then also you're still gonna like tweak it out. Like I assume you have to tweak and adjust everything in AI still. Like it's not like you're gonna just take it what it gives you and like, you know, even if you got like an essay or you're like trying to get a script written, you're probably just gonna like look at it for inspiration and then like rewrite parts of it, you know, take parts out that didn't make sense because it's AI. You know what I mean? Like it's not a freaking human being. So yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say is that like there's a lot of discourse in the art community about people hating it, but I think like it should be emphasized that I think the main conversation piece in that is that people don't want their art to be used for like people's AI projects. But this is how I would look at it too. If you're making AI art and you're not profiting off of it, then it's fair game. But the moment you start selling it or profiting off of it and you're using like someone else's copyrighted images, that's where the issue lies. It's the same of everything. Like if you're a Pokemon, it's like if you draw Pokemon all the time, it doesn't matter. But if you start like trying to brand your whole like IP off of a Pokemon's gonna come and sue your ass. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's certain levels of like acceptability. And I think like most people that make AI art on the internet aren't making money off of it, you know what I mean? So it's like there's a big group of people that are just doing it harmlessly, unethically, if that makes sense. Like they're unethically making art that will never be profited off of. So it's like, it's just more annoying that like some of the conversations I've seen are just like, you know, a mixture of, oh, yes! We got one right before the event ended. All right, I got 2 of these at least. Actually, I should have just caught this in Ultra Ball. What am I doing? Mainly for the color code, right? All right, I'm so happy that I got at least one more before the end of the event. Oh wait, let me check this. Please be a shiny, please be a shiny. Dang. I was hoping to get a regular one, but no luck. A girl just got a shiny History in 19 eggs. That's insane. Good luck. Lucky her. That's super lucky. Alright, well. So I only got 2 shinies today for Slowpoke, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy to get... That's my favorite one. Like, it's okay if I didn't get a regular Cantonian Slowpoke. I might evolve one of these. Let me look. The only problem is I'd have to catch 30 more Psychic Pokemon to evolve it. Alright, this is the final egg of the batch. I don't even think I can do that, to be honest. It's a baby. Well, let me see what was the IVs of my other one that I caught. I didn't want to evolve my first one because I wanted to at least keep one. Yeah, actually, I say we make this our buddy and try to catch some Psychic type. And another community day down the books. Yeah, absolutely. Librarian vibes. Absolutely. GG's. Alright, let me see if I can evolve the Slowpoke I made as my buddy. I think I can probably, hopefully. Nice. We want to make sure we get one of these competitively for Great League. Because I'm on hiatus right now for battling, but I still collect the battling IV spreads because I know I'm probably going to come back at some point and want to play. There's a chance I might even compete into a regional for Pokemon Go before the end of the cycle. It depends on how I'm feeling about like Scarlet Violet VGC. Let's see. I'll just make it my buddy. What's the sandwich you're trying? Have you ever tried the Pokemon Sandwich Simulator website where you can see what each sandwich does before you even invest resources? I'm surprised I didn't even catch enough to complete the Kanto. I mean, I'm sure if I went outside I would have gotten way more. Yeah, I'm glad that you got yourself the 2 librarian vibes. You got one of each. Alright. So real quick, while I have Go open, I'm just gonna pop my Gimme Goal bag. I mean, we're still hatching eggs anyways. I'm gonna make my Gengar for this though, so I can get more Ghost XL candies. Thank you, Ada. I really appreciate you clipping stuff on the stream. I usually try to do like recaps of my streaming year on my YouTube channel. My main YouTube channel. The one that's just Sassifrass. Okay, we have one more egg here. Let me hatch it. Let me pop this coin bag, whatever it's called. Alright, 210, no luck. Dang. Apple and ham butter whipped cream sandwich. What does that make? That's super hype. Librarian vibes. Yes, you were. I'm happy I got 2. I mean, I feel good about the, like, I think it's good that the odds are, if like, they feel more rare right now in this community just because I sat at home. I like those odds. Like, I mean, obviously I could have gone out and probably gotten like 12 or something. But like, I don't think I deserve more than what I got, if that makes sense, for staying at home. So I'm happy with 2. None for Gloom though. Poor girl. She looks like she's happy. She's just she's up here laying in the hallway right now. She's being a sweet girl. Oh yeah, it is Dintin time for her. She's actually just laying right here. She's like sitting in the doorway. Like, it's like she doesn't even know what time it was. Like, normally she's like really good at like going down for her dinner time. She just looks happy and content. Like she has no care in the world. Poor little baby. Alright, hopefully I guess I could pop another incense and go to try to get psychic Pokemon. I'm not sure if I will do that yet. There's a good chance I might, depending on how long I'm gonna hunt today. Alright. Another egg, let's go. She'll probably come down once you open the can though. She always does. Okay, no luck. I see her head moving. Is it time? Is it time for her din-din? 212. Thanks again for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. We end up getting 2 Galarian Slowpoke. Like I said, I didn't expect to get more than what we ended up getting. I'm just satisfied with the haul. Still do not have a Slowpoke Shiny and Go, though. Feel like that's on me at this point. But that's fine. To be honest, like, if I caught a Slowpoke in Violet or Scarlet, I wouldn't even care. Like, I look at it as like a community effort, like, through all my games. Like, I don't necessarily need a shiny Slowbro or Slowpoke in this game. But the possibility of sending it to home is always wonderful. Thank you. We're about to get our 215th. Yeah, she's coming down it. She heard the can open. She's running downstairs, Danielle. Alright, is that 215 actually? Yeah, that was actually 215. Alright, so let's see what we got here. You try the weirdest sandwiches you can think of? That's cool. To experiment. Try to use some of those resources that you don't typically get to use. Like, technically you can make an egg hatch sandwich multiple different ways. You don't have to do the peanut butter one. Or wait, maybe you do have to do the peanut butter still. I made one with apples before though, and I don't remember what I did. I think it might have just been apple and peanut butter. Okay, we just got another batch of eggs, and I have like 13 minutes on this. Yeah, for this, we can, there's a few different ones, like, it gives you a different sparkling power. Like, this one gives us normal, which doesn't really matter. We're not really hunting an area where normal types spawn frequently outside the rufflets. And I honestly don't care if I get another rufflet shiny. But yeah, like there's some that are just like ground, blah 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 blah. You know, maybe if I was sticking in this desert, we could have done the ground one, but it doesn't matter. That's just kind of like a bonus, because we're mainly just focusing on hatching. 217, eh? Okay. But yeah, if you're watching the stream on YouTube, definitely consider liking the stream. It does help my content reach a wider audience. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Alright, Rufflet. Yeah, it's a cool move. It's a good signature move. Wait, did I miss the gimme goal? Or did not spawn yet? I'm so confused. Greninja is definitely one of the cooler starter Pokemon that they've made over the years. I mean, I love frogs, amphibians, and just the like whole aesthetic of Greninja is good. The shiny looks great for it. Oh wait, there it is. The gimme goal. 220. Still no luck with Rowlet shiny. I don't know how people feel today, but there is a part of me that wonders if I would try to get more eggs on stream or not, or if I would just be like, hey, that's a wrap. We're getting kind of close to the end of our eggs, I think, right? I'm gonna make sure I save so I don't lose my progress. Once that happens to you once, you learn your lesson. Oops. Aw, Turtwig is cool. Torterra doesn't get enough love. It's like good. It's a very interesting typing, but typically just doesn't see play. My Greninja I bred as a special attacker. So I don't actually have Water Shuriken on mine currently. It's Water Pledge, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Extra Sensory. I've just been using it in raids. I think later down the line, I'm gonna see like if I want to use it competitively or not. And I might make it like a mixed attacker in the end, like with like U-turn. If I did use it competitively. I feel like that's how I would use it if I did use it. So I'd probably just, even though I bred for 0 attack, I'd just give it like a bottle cap. But yeah, I don't know. Right now I just kind of chill with it. Yeah. Just trying to have a little bit of foresight, you know, when I breed for certain Pokemon, but it doesn't necessarily matter, like, it's all about preference, like where you're at, like, I think for raid Pokemon, it doesn't really necessarily matter to min-max IVs like that. Like, there's no point in having no attack on a raid Pokemon. At least, like, I don't think there's been a scenario where it's been significant. And even with, like, PvP, it tends to be very, like, to be honest, it's, like, very situational still, that matters. And there are certain Pokemon that it won't particularly matter. Like, say Azumarill, for example, it's a fairy type Pokemon. It doesn't really matter if you get hit by foul play, it's still gonna do, like, no damage. Just because you resist dark type moves. But yeah, most people don't run Azu as a special attacker. Maybe that's not the best example. Alright. I think we have one more roulette here. We'll see how this goes. 225. Very nice. Let's get rid of no. I mean, it's not actually very nice. I just kind of I meant like nice in the sense that we can move on, I guess. I don't even think that makes any sense. Okay, so this is all we have left. About like a box. Like, what is it, like 34 eggs in total? I'm like very nuts. I didn't get the shiny. I swear my brain just turns to mush at a certain point during these hunts. And I don't even think my brain was in the best state when I started the stream. So it just degrades over the time, and my words become less phrases and almost like cryptic messages. What does he actually mean? What language is this man speaking? It sounds like English. Alright, 226. I think it's funny, like, randomly like got onto the subject of like old times and internet or like technology, but MySpace was kind of fascinating that that was an era that you legitimately would rank your friends publicly. Like there was a top 8 on MySpace, and you would straight up just like rate, like put like if I remember there'd be like drama between friend groups, like how come they're your #1 friend and not me, or you're my #1 but I'm not yours, I'm your 5th. Kind of insane actually to think about. And yet the kids are probably worse off mentally these days. The thing about it too is like you can literally just like fake, so like especially with like I guess like the AI generation art or whatever. It's kind of scary to think that like you could potentially like create a full persona online that's not real, and could potentially trick people into thinking you're a real person. Like I don't know, maybe. I can't wait for the AI generated video that starts World War III. Good luck, Sean Max. I hope you get yourself a shiny. Okay, 230, no luck. Still no luck, eh? Still no luck. Let's see. This is my favorite place to hatch eggs. I to be honest, I didn't plan to come here. Like multiple times I've left and just been roaming, and somehow I find my way back here, whether it be the Union Room brings me here, or I've been traveling so much over Paldea that I just find myself right back here. Yeah. Wait, do I have my Scyther as my buddy still? Did I forget to put my, Oh yeah. Whenever I caught the Choodle, I forgot to put my Talonflame back. Oh my gosh. I don't remember how long ago I caught that Choodle. Good eye. I can't believe I didn't even notice until you said that. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's okay. It honestly doesn't seem like... I mean, I'm sure it made some of a difference, but... With the level 3 egg boost, we're already being spoiled with like such a high hatch rate. It's probably like equivalent to having like a level 2 egg without the flame body. I don't know though. But yeah, for real. That be happening. Because, you know, obviously I wanted to catch the Trudel with as much ease as possible. So I love to switch out and bring my fake out user. But yeah, I definitely forget to switch it back. That's happened to me before, when I catch random wild spawns while I'm hatching eggs. Okay, I got another egg here. The recipe, you could use... we're using tofu and... what was it? Tofu, sweet, and... I don't even remember. Is it sour? To be honest, I cannot remember. I'm hoping Ada's like within an earful here. Like she's like, just happens to hear me saying this, and she's like, I know the answer. But I don't think I can rely on that necessarily. I'm trying to remember. Let me bring up Discord. I know I said something earlier on Discord about it. But it does use Herba Mystica, so... oh wait, there she is. It's salty and sweet and red onion. Is that what it is? You can use anything with salty or sweet. There you go. Yeah, they just give you different... so yeah, tofu. I think the herba matters though. Like, I think the different combinations of herba plus the recipe will matter to get the egg boost. But again, I don't know 100%. I'm sure there's a Pokemon sandwich simulator. If you just type that in Google, it should come up. There's a Reddit post talking about like a GitHub. Like you can download it for your computer, or you can just go to the website, which is what I recommend. But you can essentially just put a bunch of ingredients together and it'll tell you what it makes in this game. So if you're wondering if you have the right ingredients, or if you can make a different version of a sandwich, or create your own unique sandwich, you can use a sandwich simulator and figure out stuff. Thank you, Ada. There it is right there. Alright. Let's see here. I don't remember if this is 237 or 235. Let me see how many eggs I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 37. Still no luck here with our roulette. Hi, roulette. 238. Still nothing. 239. Oi, 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 oi. Will we have luck? Nothing. It's not looking too good. Not seeing the roulette. Roulette. 240. Will I have any luck, or will it just be a travesty? No luck yet. Guess it's time to get some more eggs out. Alrighty, we have 19 eggs left in our stream. Let me make sure I save. Do not want to have to hatch these eggs again. I mean, there's still a chance. I've gotten lucky during one of these streams, and within the last 3 eggs I hatched a shiny before. For my Toad School. With 0 attack IV. But yeah. Who knows? I want to believe it's there. But yeah. You never truly know. More than likely, I'll probably just... I don't know, I don't want to assume anything. I want to try to manifest that there's a shiny waiting for us. And somehow the game, if there isn't, it just reprograms the game because it hears me, and robots are smart and we're all gonna be perished one day by AI taking over. So that's one option. All right, 241. Still no luck. $242. Nothing. Okay, let's just keep on keeping on. It does take like a while to hatch eggs. That's one of the things. I mean, I guess like you wouldn't necessarily want to skip past if you did end up hatching a shiny. But yeah. Excuse me. Okay, no luck still. 244 is coming right up here. Let's see if we have any of the luck. 244. Come on, please, please, please. Nothing. Alright, let's just keep on going down. $245. Alright, no shiny. So we have 14 eggs left. Let's get them hatched. Ooh. Random Star Raptor spawned at my crib. Let me catch this gimme goal first. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards potentially ending my stream once I hatch the rest of these eggs. There is a small part of me that almost wants to try to get more eggs, but I'm not sure. That's like where I'm leaning towards. So we have like 14 eggs left to check out here for ourselves. Accidentally ran to this roller. Let me back out. Let's see what we got over here. Just imagine how much faster we've been hatching his eggs with the Talonflame in our party. Probably could have covered a lot more. Or not a lot more, but faster. $246. Let's see if we get lucky or not. Alright, no luck on that. Come on, Rowlet. One of you want to be a shiny. $247. Come on. Still no luck. Let's keep it going. $248. Still zero luck. I just started zoning out like crazy staring at this pixel. Like I'm like looking, I was like looking past the Rowlet. And imagining a world where I already had this shiny. $249. Will it be the shiny? Will you be a shiny? Will not. It's crazy how, like... I don't know how to explain it. The Shanti, the mental... The psychological effect of shiny hunting is insane. It's like... I've hatched 255 of these. That's crazy. What was I thinking? What was I thinking when I did this? Alright, we have 9 more eggs. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end my stream once I hatch these. Try to just come back on Monday with a new batch of eggs. That way you don't have to sit here and like obviously I could do stuff. Like, there is stuff I wanted to do, but we don't need to worry about that today. Oops. Let's just get these 9 leftover eggs hatched. And you know, there's always a chance we just get lucky here on our final 9 eggs. There's still hope. But if we don't, Monday, 1 PM Pacific time. Typical stream time. It's going to be a very interesting week coming up here. Nothing good at the auction house. Alright, let's get these eggs hatched. Just going along the pathway. Oops. You know, if you run into a Pokemon with your bike, it should actually just like hit them. Like, this should not be a battle. I won this battle. Going at 30 miles per hour. Like, you stood no chance against Miraidon coming at you like that. 256. Will it be a shiny? No luck just yet. Alright, let's go through these final eggs of this batch. 257. Okay. The rain comes down. Will it rain in the desert? I don't remember if it does. I think it does. I mean, it does naturally sometimes, but I just couldn't remember if in this game if it does or not. I'm pretty sure it does if you go to the desert. 258. Come on. I still need to figure out my team for Charlotte. That's one of the reasons why I probably shouldn't just stream so long today. I still haven't picked a team. 259. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, 260. Will we hatch a shiny? No luck on the shiny, and we have 4 more eggs. Then we'll probably head off. I mean, we will absolutely head off after this. Hoping to get it. There's still a chance. Regardless, my streams on Monday are at 1 PM Pacific time, regardless of if we are resuming Rowlet hunting or something else. Okay. Probably gonna postpone my stream for next Saturday because I'll be at the tournament. Hopefully I'll still be competing. But yeah. Random Diglett. I'll just get these last 4 eggs hatched and then I'm peacing out. Unless we do hatch the shiny, then I will absolutely evolve it. I kind of want to get 2 of these, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a part of me wants to hunt a second one just so I can have a Rowlet ready for Hisui and Decidueye. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I mean, we're still pretty early in this hunt. I mean, I would have loved to get it faster. But we're under odds still. Being under 512 means we're still technically lucky if we hatch the shiny. We'll see how my attitude changes as we go deeper in this hunt. If I'll be more willing to go for a second one or not. Okay, no luck there. 3 more eggs. Let's get these hatched so we can resume with our busy lives. 262. Okay. Yo, what's up, C-Mags? Good to see you, bro. Shout out to C-Mags. Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, I have 2 more egg hatches here. 263, and then we're gonna head off for the day. Thank you for that shout out, Ada. I really appreciate that. Alright, we only have 1 more. Why'd the screen go blurry? That was weird. The focus like went blurry, and it was actually on the Switch. It wasn't like the stream. Alright, this is the final egg of the stream. Will it be a shiny? Dang. No luck on getting a shiny Rowlet today. A little unfortunate. We did end up finding a random shiny Choodle, which is cool. We did end up getting 2 of our Slowpokes in Pokemon Go. So, happy to get this one out of all the Slowpokes available. Just kind of casually played Go today while we were hunting for our shiny Rowlet. So this was our first egg hunt so far for Rowlet, and as of now, we'll have to resume on Monday at 1 PM Pacific time. But with that being said, I really appreciate people tuning into the stream, hanging out. Hopefully you're having a good day, and if not, hopefully it gets better. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm heading out. Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in, and I'll catch you on Monday. Take care, friends. Peace. Bye-bye.